Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Jesus Christ, we need to stop taking weeks off. This is this is not going well for our sanity, I think. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Session 10, guys. We're in the double digits. This is
Crazy.
This is incredible. I love it. So welcome to session 10 of Intelligence Save. My name is Alec, and I will be your dungeon master for this evening. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Lacey, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Jesus
Hi, I'm
Christ.
Lacey, aka CertifiableNerd. You can find me under that number platform name. There's a dog. You can find me under that name on most social media.
What a good pupper.
Oh.
All right, and Snap.
Hi, I'm iSnapPlastic. I have a dog on my lap. This is Lily. I am on TikTok, Twitch, all the other social medias as iSnapPlastic, where I build all the Gundams, and I'm ready for trauma tonight. Want to get down?
Yes.
Hello, I am Shop Goblin. You can find me as ShopGoblin_ on all the social medias. And yes, with the Let's Hope We Survive the Siege of a City.
And Stealthy.
Hi, I'm StealthyStormy. I'm the reason why we're late today.
It's all good.
You can find me on TikTok and on here on Twitch on Department of Adventures and here because it's fun, and on Instagram as Stormy's Work Miniatures because that's fun.
We love to see it.
I'm not ready for trauma.
Well, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be guys. Come on, what would I ever hurt you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Is that a question?
There's the wrong
Fair enough,
inflection.
That's a question.
You have already hurt me. You made me cry yesterday.
That was on D&D, not related. It was not related.
That doesn't count. You still.
All right, that's fair. I'm Alec. I will be your dungeon master for this evening. You can find me all places as Commune DM. You can go ahead and check out the socials. Best way to keep in contact with us and see when we are posting new content, new streams, and see some fun highlights like we posted today. And we have the YouTube, which is up to date. All things are now complete. Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke and Intelligence Save. We got goals for the month. We updated because I'm an idiot. We're reaching for 200 followers this month. We're excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just want to hang out, meet some more cool people, and just vibe. You know what I mean? And we have a shop. So if you want Commune branded merch, go ahead, check that out.
You have a couple of shops.
Also, God damn it, I hate my life.
The dad jokes shall be
The
strong.
dad jokes begin. But without any further ado, how we jump into this recap, you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that.
So, last we left off, our party had a uncomfy conversation with King Nidalvrin of Zendrix about the content of their conversations, at least in the instance of Addison and Asher with their respective teachers, Marguerite and Vosk. It seems that the two more experienced Blazesingers will no longer be allowed to journey with our crew, the newly named Brassflowers. So, with that, many different conversations were had. Barry gave up his position leading the scientific council of Corthier Castle in Yel Ennore. He gave that position to Runeharn. Addison and Nadal had a very emotional but ultimately beneficial conversation, and they were gifted an obsidian blade that once belonged to Nadal. Torch and Asher went on a bit of a shopping adventure, and Torch
We had a
had
boys'
a
day.
boys' day, and Torch had a not so fun meeting with one Shazos the Gentle.
I got bitch slapped by my dad.
You got more than bitch slapped. You almost
Brave
died.
stepdad.
With that, we all
What
coalesce.
are you doing, stepdad?
Oh, fuck. The dragons reached Speakeasy, for the party who came for drinks, revelry, and upon spending time together. Sound of bombs, explosions, screaming begins to fill the air. I need you guys to all make me a dexterity check. Or a dexterity saving throw, excuse me.
Why?
Rolls in 2 weeks.
19.
Dexterity saving throw.
I'm trying to figure out what action music.
Oh, that was almost really good. It like sat on a number and slid and then rolled onto a lower number.
I do love
21.
it.
9.
21? 9?
I also got a 9.
I have like the highest dex in the party. This is disappointing.
Not
I have the
not
lowest
when
dex.
Addison's concerned.
Mm.
Okay,
Wait,
so
Wait.
Torch, what'd you get, bud?
Oh, 19.
Oh, 19. Okay, so Barry and Asher fail. So you guys are going to take
I have that thing yet. Damn it.
14 bludgeoning damage, as well as 6 fire damage. As the
20 damage.
Yep, the explosion and shrapnel reaps through the building, and you're all blown from your side table. Actually, we should get
A glass of whiskey still in Asher's hand as he's flying. Don't spill the whiskey.
yeah, save the whiskey, save the whiskey. Yeah, so that is happening. Let's go over to the map, I think. Hey,
That happened.
that do be happening. Well, I gotta.
Why though?
I should share the stream, shouldn't I?
Oh, I can host the stream from my phone now. Did you guys know that you could do that?
Yep.
All right.
I did not.
Well, we're here now.
Also, I forgot about the bombs.
You did. I saw the reaction, which was pretty incredible. You're like, "Oh shit!"
Shouldn't
Yeah, there's
fuck,
bombs.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, there's bombs.
All right. So you guys can see the map on Roll20. You should at least be able to.
I will in a moment once I'm back to that.
Oh, I hate that. Thanks. ¿A dónde vas?
Donde está?
Where are we going? Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Don't ask me questions yet. I don't know.
Oh, there we are.
So, yep, you guys are all right here. You should be able to move your tokens.
I don't like it at all.
If you want to gauge the battlefield at this point, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Heck yeah, you betcha.
Oh, you'll betcha.
You
Oh,
betcha.
yeah, you betcha.
I rolled a 1, so 5. I see nothing.
Yeah, there's a collection of smoke in your face. You got a couple splinters, so you're trying to like wipe those off of your face without blinding yourself.
I got a 9 again.
9 again.
14.
19.
Okay. You said 19, Ash?
Yep.
Okay, so Addie and Ash, you're able to look around and see a collection. You see what looks to be one large Goliath form. You see a man sitting on the roof, and you see a couple other separated bandits spread across the city square. You hear the sound of people screaming, running. It looks like the area is fairly clear at this point. But as you guys kind of pick yourselves up, you see deep indentations into the stonework ground of the Yel Ennore streets, cinder beginning to rise and spread as smoke fills the near vicinity of you. You see people, you see these bandits ripping people out of these buildings, taking their money, taking belongings from inside the magic shop that you guys have gone into. They're going through the Dragon's Reach. The Dragon's Reach speakeasy. They're going into the general goods store across the way.
Okay,
What do you got?
Can we get these guys on the map so I know?
They are.
I can't see them.
I see 1.
Oh, I see one. They blend in.
Yeah, they blend in a little bit here.
I'm like
I
zoomed
see
out.
2.
This is
'cause
like, where's
there's
Waldo?
one right here as well.
Okay, so there's the big guy.
I'm
okay,
marking
I can
them
see
for
now.
you.
They
And
blend
then there's
in.
a guy over here as well.
Sorry.
No. Like, it's urban camouflage. This is to be expected.
Okay.
They're marked in red for you guys. So is there any action? Because I rolled perception. They did not notice you.
Let's see. Which one's where's the magic shop? Is that over?
That
here?
is, yeah, over here.
I think I can
If we
roll
here,
and
let
see
me zoom out.
how freaked out Barry is right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Lacey, give me a charisma saving throw. I'm gonna say flat.
Oh, I don't get to add anything to it anyway. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay, you
Hey.
you managed to hold on to your emotional fortitude at this point in time. All right. So they have not noticed you guys yet. Is there any course of action that you guys want to take?
Question: Do
Yeah.
Asher and Addison do they have dark vision?
No.
No,
Okay.
we're humans.
All right. So first thing Torch is going to do is he's going to use his ability Eyes of the Night, and give them dark vision up to 300 feet,
Okay.
and they have it for an hour.
Sweet.
And then he's going to
300 foot
use.
dark vision.
So then he's going to use Step of the Night to fly straight up in the air.
How far?
Full movement, so 60 feet in the air.
60 feet in the air. Okay. At this point, they do notice Torch flying up. I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Me too.
Um,
Do we not get to make any other movements?
Yeah, I
Oh
wanted to
shit!
make
Yeah,
it a
yeah.
surprise
No, go
action
ahead.
thing
Go ahead.
movie.
You're right. Go ahead. Just gonna roll these now, so I have them. So, Asher, go ahead.
Ooh, that's not a bad initiative. I am going to cast on this big motherfucker in front of me. Let me double check spell root.
The casting. Okay. No, I'll let you do that.
Ooh, actually, not on him. On these guys by the magic shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on this one. I'll only get one of them, but I'm going to ice knife him.
Okay.
Or
And
attempt to ice knife.
that's an attack roll.
Yep.
Ice
And
knife,
it's an
baby.
18 to hit.
To hit this individual,
Other one. This guy.
this guy. 18 does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Wunderbar. And then I don't think anybody's within 5 feet of him.
No.
Oh, he's going to take max damage.
Okay.
What is ice knife? That's cold damage?
Cold damage.
Or no, that's piercing damage. The cold damage is if anybody's.
Within 5 feet.
Oh no! Hit or miss the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So I also need a dex saving throw DC 12.
Yeah, you got a 17.
Okay, so he passes.
Okay.
So he doesn't take the additional 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Just the 10 piercing damage from.
Okay, 10 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And then go ahead, Addie. What are you thinking?
Addison's gonna chill touch.
Chill
This
touch.
guy.
Okay. Is that an attack roll then?
It's attack roll.
Okay, so go ahead.
No,
No.
it's 12.
Okay.
That's not gonna
Yeah,
hit
12 does not hit. 12 does not hit. And then Barry, anything you're doing?
Oh, do we get a surprise round?
Yeah, because they haven't
Hey.
noticed you, just because you guys are covered in plumes of smoke. So if there's anything you wanted to say or set up, now's your time.
Barry's going to pull out his boomerang and hit this dude.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. I'm going to say with disadvantage, just because the smoke is in your face as well.
Shit.
Yeah.
I just got another natural 20 and then a 7.
Yeah, so you feel confident, and then you throw it, and it clangs right on the ground next to him, and is still there. And with that, everybody is alerted. I would like you guys to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Lost my
17.
boomerang?
17.
You lost
did.
your boomerang.
It's on the
18.
ground. You know where it is. Okay, nice.
I think that's enough to make Barry rage out.
Yeah, you want to
No,
rage
I'm
out?
kidding. No, that's
My
enough to make
boomerang.
that's enough to make Lacey cry.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
That's fair.
I mean, that's not hard.
I got a 12. Oh,
12.
them's fighting words.
Addie, what'd you get?
Am I wrong? Hi, Ivy.
It's 15.
15. Okay. So then we'll go before you. 1, 2, 3, and then Addie. Thank you for that shout out for Ivy there, and then we got. Okay, so first up is the Goliath Berserker.
I beg your pardon.
The one right in front of. Abby.
He is not taking kindly to Addie's attack. He's going to move up to you two. He's going to use his bonus action to rage. And then he is going to make a reckless attack on Addison. And then a normal strike on Asher.
Okay.
Glad I got this new armor.
Reckless on Addie is a 24. I assume that hits.
24?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh shit. Alright, that's max 15 slashing damage as he slams right into your body, and he, with the backswing, he's going to turn around and swipe up on you, Asher.
Reaction, uncanny dodge. I'm gonna half that damage.
On yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
No, he has reckless on all attacks this turn, so he still has advantage on it.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
I
I-
heard you say that, and then I'm like,
No, you're
wait,
good.
no, he can.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the hit because even with a 23 from shield.
Oof. 22 damage as he cleaves right into your newly minted armor.
Remind me, I've been in a couple of games today. Are we rounding up or rounding down when we have things?
We
damage.
round down, don't we?
Round down.
What kind of monster rounds up?
Yeah, no, not me.
There's certain situations. It's a
Not
homebrew
me,
rule.
baby. All right. And that is his action. And next up is the archer. He's going to see you up in the air, Torch, and he's going to make 2 shots towards you.
What a bitch.
Self-take sentinel.
19.
Hits.
Okay. So you see that he seems to line the arrow with, or the bolt with some sort of salve. You're going to take 6 piercing damage
Oh no.
and 3 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
That's a 21 for the save.
Okay, no effect. All right, next up, Ash. Or no, sorry, he had 2 strikes. God, we should stop taking weeks off. I'm rusty, baby.
Plus Torch is ahead of me.
That's 7. So,
That's gonna be a miss.
no, didn't you get a 19 on initiative?
I got 17.
Oh,
Torch got
okay, yeah, Torch does go ahead of you. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, so Torch, you're up.
All right, so real quick, I need to zoom in so I can see how close these fuckers are to each other.
You're 60 feet up, so there's a bit of distance between you and
Where's the
this-
archer that shot me?
Right up here.
Okay, I'm going to use. I'm gonna shoot him with a firebolt.
Oh, okay.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Fine.
He just manages to roll out of the way.
That building is now on fire. Bonus action, I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon, and I'm going to pop it up right behind him.
Okay. So we'll just do it. To be able to control this. Hey, DOA, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're just starting some combat.
And then I'm going to try and swing at him with Spiritual Weapon.
Go
That's
for
a
it.
dirty 20.
30-20 does it.
He's going to take... Clear. Baba booey. Oh. 11 points of Celestial damage.
Okay, so just
Radiant
radiant
damage.
damage. Celestial damage. I do like that.
damage.
Isn't that what it used to be called?
All right.
And
So,
I'm pretty sure...
you have movement. You used your bonus action for spiritual weapon, and then you did your spell.
I did. I'm going to use my movement to fly 30 feet this way.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right, so then we'll mark this with a few little things just to show that it's your spiritual weapon. All right, and Ash, you're up, bud.
There is a large. What is this? A Goliath?
This is a Goliath, but he looks to be bigger and far more sturdy than he should be.
Okay. Well, since he's right in front of me and I have nothing in my hands, I'm going to pull out my rifle and I'm going to try and shoot him in the face.
And it will be at disadvantage because we're close range.
I have gunslinger feat.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Moves
You're good.
disadvantage for close range.
You're good, bud.
16.
16 does hit.
Wunderbar. So, first roll of damage.
And did you roll that with advantage?
I did not. That was just a flat roll.
You have advantage because you used reckless.
Oh, right. Let me roll it again just to see if I get a...
But he is raging. So anything, because it's just piercing damage,
it'll
correct?
be halved,
So
yeah.
it'll just be halved.
Yeah, so let me just see if this crits.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, it's not a crit, so the damage is 16 halved to 8. As I just shove my rifle underneath his chin and pull the trigger.
You see, it barely breaks the surface of his skin. There's not even any blood, but you can see like a bit of bruising begin to form.
Some subdermal damage.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I got another attack.
Go for it.
So I'm going to shoot him again.
Go for it, baby.
I'm so tempted to grab my real dice because this is so slow.
Do it.
Yeah, but I like being able to see everybody's rolls. Keeps us all honest.
That's fair.
17.
17 does hit. Yep. Come on, baby.
You can do it. I have the faith in you.
I have the faith in you.
Another 8 damage after the round down because it's 17 halved.
Okay, another 8 damage. This one, you see, you shoot in the same spot, so you do manage to kind of break through. There's a bit of blood, but nothing super substantial.
And then I'm gonna, I'll save it for now.
Saving it. All right,
Yeah,
it is.
I'm good.
Okay.
Also, make sure everybody wrote down their health potions from last time.
This is true. All right, so it is now these 3 bandits' turn.
Just now.
Move. 5. He's gonna move his 45 feet up to Barry.
I'm sorry, 45 feet?
Mm-hmm. You're too far up. And he's gonna throw 2 daggers at you, Barry.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be a disadvantage. There's a smoke. 15.
I think that hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then you're gonna take 5 piercing damage from the first,
Incredible.
and then the second one is a 13.
That meets it, beats it.
Beats it, beats it. Alrighty. And there's another 5 piercing damage as you get 2 daggers just right in your shoulder. Alright, this guy
Shit.
is going to move. He's gonna use his action to dash. Actually, yeah, he will. And he's just gonna get up to right about here. And that'll be his turn. Torch, the thing that you use to fly, that's an ability, correct?
Let me check real quick.
Features and traits, class features.
It's
Step
not
of the night.
It's not a spell.
No, it's just a feat. Sorry,
Okay. Just a class ability.
a class feature. Yes, that's what it's
Okay.
under the header.
You see this woman in this kind of purple cloak wraps this curved blade in rope as she throws it up. And as it comes closer to you, you're starting to see this is a grappling hook. That is a non-natural 20. So that hits. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity save.
That's a 13?
It's a failure, so you are wrapped. This means that she's just got a hold on you. There's nothing else that she can do this round. But to go forward, you're either going to need to make a athletics or acrobatics check to break out of it.
Okay.
And if you fail, she pulls you down 5 feet every round.
That's just not nice.
Yeah, I know. I knew we were going to die. Lacey, you're fine. Okay, and then back to top of the round. So this is the Goliath Berserker. Or no, it's Addie's turn. I'm an idiot.
I was about to say, I have
Sorry! It's Addie's
Neither
turn.
has Barry.
So Addie, you're at 12 on the 9.
Tonight's chaos is brought to you by taking a week off.
Fuck, man, I hate
Exactly.
this.
So awake.
You truly hate to see it, dude.
Tonight's chaos is brought to you by Roll20.
Addison's gonna draw the rapier.
Okay,
try
so Addie, you
Time to name it.
swipe your arm out to the side, and as you do, you guys, or Asher, you especially see this shimmering obsidian purple energy ripple through Addie's tattoos as the stone-like structure of this obsidian rapier forms, and just you hear a as it's placed in their hand. What do you want to do?
Bonus action, Addie's gonna start blade singing.
Okay. What does it look like when your blade song activates? I don't think we've ever
We did.
defined
So
this.
it looks like a
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
infield skeleton is like overlaid over Addison.
You see
So.
these spectral fox canine like skeletal adornments form over Addison's body. All right. So you use your bonus action to start your blade song.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to attack this Goliath with green flame blade.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
That would be a natural 20.
That does indeed hit.
Um,
Nicely done.
yes,
You're like, yes, obviously.
obviously. And you're just doing it max damage dice.
So
right?
max
Plus.
max damage and then roll again.
All right. So ignore that roll because it automatically triggers the thing.
Yeah. You're fine.
All right. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 15 piercing damage.
Okay, so he's
And then-
still raging. Oh, this is magical damage. No, never mind.
Yes, it is magical damage.
Because your weapon is magical. So how much damage?
So that's 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then there's going to be is there someone within 5 feet of him?
Yes, there is.
So
Doesn't
he is
matter.
going to take 3 damage.
Okay.
3 fire damage. The person next to them. Let me double check this on Green Flame Blade.
The barbarian is going to take 3 fire damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then on hit, the target suffers the weapon's max normal damage plus the fire. And then the green flame leaps to another creature I see within 5 feet of my choice.
Yep.
The creature takes damage to fire damage equal to my spellcasting modifier ability.
And your spellcasting modifier is
3.
okay. So they will take 3 fire damage.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
It's a d6 plus my spellcasting modifier. So they
Oh.
take 4, 5, 6, 7 fire damage.
Got
And
it.
then I get to add my sneak attack.
Oh fuck!
man.
Jesus Christ! Oh, this poor boy that just walked up and was like, "Ah!"
So that's 14 damage on the Goliath for the sneak
Shit.
attack.
Okay. Nicely done. And I'll let that be max damage just because critical with the magical weapon. He's not looking too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not looking great at all.
So Addison just whipped out a sword and then just laid into this man.
Made him your leash.
All right. Is that it for you, Addie?
Yep, that's Addie's turn.
All right. We're back up to the Goliath Berserker.
Wait, Barry.
Wait.
Yeah, you keep skipping people.
Oh my.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so you are next. God, I'm so. Barry, you're
Been a
out.
couple
I
weeks. Been a couple
I
weeks.
apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm fucking rusty. It's been a week.
Is this because I bullied you?
Is this because you bullied me?
Yes, absolutely. Most definitely.
Okay.
No. Oh, that's what I did. I accidentally wrote something else instead of Barry, so I'm dumb. Continue, Barry. Your go.
So Barry is not raging out.
Mm-hmm.
Barry's gonna grab his war pick and he's gonna charge at this dude that had the gall to get within 20 feet of him. 'Cause
Okay.
he's a little dwarf guy and he can only run. Oh, he can walk at 35 feet. Never mind. So he's gonna run up to that dude and whack him with a hammer.
Go ahead and make the
I'm a
attack.
natural sprinter.
I'm a natural sprinter.
Very deadly over
Oh.
short distances.
That's an 8, but you know what? I have inspiration and I think I'm gonna use it.
Okay, go ahead.
I really want to hit this guy.
That's valid. That's
He-
fucking valid.
He took my boomerang.
Here, I'll mark your boomerang so you know where it's at.
Yes, 23. Tell me that hits.
That
it
does not hit.
What?
Kidding.
Okay.
You do that.
And you moved up here
I mean,
to
he's
this
the
guy?
DM, so he can,
Okay.
technically.
Yep. So
Here.
go ahead and roll damage.
8 damage.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna do 2-weapon fighting, and I'm just gonna smack him with my unarmed hand.
Go for it. Make the attack roll. We'd love to see it, honestly.
Sorry.
Did you
No,
just
you're-
slap me? I did, didn't I?
Oh my god, was that from the fucking Power Rangers movie?
It was.
It's such a good scene.
It's such a good scene.
21
I
to
did.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
He
Weird,
just takes
right?
3 damage.
All right, nicely done. So you hit him with like the blunt end of your war pick, and then you just fucking smack him across the face. He's kind of dumbfounded. He's like, "Ugh." All right.
I want you to know that was the most bitchy of slaps.
I
like
do-
it was
I-
an
It was
open-handed
mostly
slap.
fingertips.
Honestly, I felt it. So now we are up to the Goliath Berserker's
Fresh boy.
turn. Remember that.
Okay.
You see, he takes the sharp end of his axe and slams it into his chest. He begins to pull downward. You
Oh,
see,
no.
as he
Magic.
rips down into the flesh, it starts
No,
to
we did lots
peel
of damage,
back,
but you don't need to commit suicide.
and you
boy.
see pillars of blood begin to pour out and wrap around his form, similar to your blade song in a way. But this is mimicking the iconography of a bear. And he looks at you, Addison. Now that was a mighty big mistake. And he's going to make 2 reckless attacks on you.
Oh no.
All right. 21 for the first.
Shield.
Okay, so that
So
misses.
that bumps my AC to. I'm at 19, 20,
24.
22.
It's a plus
Yeah,
5.
24.
24. Okay, nice. So he slams. You see his axe is swirling with this blood-like magic. It slams. You see this blood kind of splatters across. Some of it hits you. Some of it is on the arcane shield in front of you. More of it is on the ground.
How much of it is on Asher?
This is a natural
A
20.
lot. It's a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Stop rolling
Okay.
those! Use the other dice that weren't rolling good.
Wait, hold on,
I
hold on.
did. I switched from the last
I've
one.
got
that
something
I
for
used.
this.
Are you eating it?
Gotta yeet the dice. Yes!
Fuck. All right.
You triggered my trap card, Yugi boy.
All right. Yeet.
You boy.
All right. So, Addie, that's 12.
This is gonna hurt.
Backup characters?
Fuck.
Did you roll another d20?
That's 24 slashing damage.
I'm out of those.
Which
And-
meets with your shield.
No. It was a nat 20, so it's
Yeah.
a hit. But that's 24 damage because it was 12, and I rolled a 12. And then you're going to take. Well, actually, it's not that.
Blood poisoning.
You're going to take 10 additional piercing damage as you see from this initial strike, blood from your body begins to pour into the open wound in this berserker's chest, giving him some life back.
Is he a vampire?
Why are you playing a red deck against us? Lifesteal!
All right.
Fire and blood, man. Not cool.
And then that is it for
That hurts.
that is
that
it
hurts
for
real bad.
his turn. This is revenge for that time we played Magic Stealthy, you son of a bitch.
I've never played
Fuck you.
Magic with you.
Fuck
Why
you.
am I being punished?
All right, so that is it for that. Now it is this archer's turn. He's going to bonus action dash away from your spiritual weapon. So he's going to move over here. And he's going to take 2 shots at Barry. Saw Barry bitch slap his coworker.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I mean, yeah, those both hit.
Yeah.
So you will take altogether 15 piercing damage.
Amazing. And yeah.
Make a charisma
yeah.
save with disadvantage, please.
Ooh, the first one was an 8. Second one's a 10. 2
All
fails.
right, you are raging out, Barry.
Hell yeah.
Eat him, Barry!
You guys hear as this kind of guttural hissing begins to come from Barry's general direction. The beast has been let out. All right. Next up is Torch.
So, what were the 2 saves I could make to try and get free?
Athletics or acrobatics. So it's basically like you trying to break a grapple.
Okay. I don't suppose I could use Produce Flame to burn the rope, could I?
Allow it.
Oh! I produced flame!
Wait, go. What's the verbiage on that again? Go ahead.
A flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and the dim light an additional 10 feet. The spell ends if you dismiss it as an action or if you cast it again. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell when you cast the spell or as an action on a later turn. You can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet. If you make a ranged spell attack on a hit, target takes 1d8 fire damage.
I'll allow it. So this, if you're doing that, I will let you do the save with advantage. As
Alright, and
this
it's
fire bursts out from.
And it's acrobatics or athletics?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, please. All right, that's an 18.
We'll break out of it.
And a 22!
Mm-hmm. You managed to, with the flames helping you, just rip this rope off of you. You are free, but that did use your action. You have, no, because you used your bonus action to use Produce Flame, correct?
I'm pretty sure Produce Flame is an action.
Okay, well, we'll say that's fine. We'll say that took up your action and your bonus action then, just to break them.
Okay, that's fine.
Good? Okay.
I'm going to fly 30 feet straight up.
All good. All right, 30 feet up. Sounds good for me.
So I am currently 90 feet in the air.
Okay. Sick. All right, next up is Asher. Addie is probably not looking too great.
No.
This individual in front of
There's a
them.
reason we took the greater healing potions.
This individual in front of them is also not looking great, but some new life has been brought to them. The individual behind them, this man, has a crooked smile on his face, but is not looking too good either. Lacey is doing the Macarena.
I'm doing the Macarena. I have to detract from my pain.
That's fair.
I'm not moving out of his melee
Mm-hmm.
if I move here, right?
No, that still is melee. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool. Does that give Addie flanking?
It would.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of my attacks is going into the tiny man.
The little baby bitch boy.
I
don't know why I
I'm
said it.
actually just because I should use it a little bit. I'm actually going to just have my rifle in one hand, draw
Okay.
my longsword, and swing at him with the longsword.
Make the attack roll.
Okay, I don't know what that is because it looks cocked on the thing. 12.
Well, does not hit.
Then I'm going to swing at him again.
I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna fucking do it one more time, you son of a bitch.
Hit him in the
Come
face.
into my house and you disrespect me
On the day of my
and my
daughter's wedding,
spider ring
you come
that
in
cost
here.
me 50 tickets at Funland Arcade.
What is that
Fucker, I
from?
rolled another 12.
It doesn't hit.
TikTok sound.
You say he takes his scimitar and just kind of parries you away in quick succession. Damn, ring light, why you gotta be so bright? Brighter than my future
I'm
up in
going
this
to
bitch.
burn my action surge
Oh, okay, shit.
and do a couple more swings on him.
Do it!
I'm going to hit this motherfucker one way or another.
Lacey, did you just turn your fucking ring light up all the way? You absolute madman. Looking like Casper the Friendly
Beacons are
Ghost.
lit. Gondor calls for aid.
All right,
That's a dirty 20.
that does hit.
Yeah. Dodge this bitch.
Dodge this bitch.
Max damage,
Nice.
11.
All right. After these quick succession blocks,
And I
you
still have
manage
one more
to
attack.
drop down your blade into your offhand, stab right into the stomach. Go ahead and make the
He's
other
still
attack.
standing?
Not looking great. He's looking a little rough, but he's still
All right.
standing. Don't
Final
you know
attack.
I'm still standing better than I
I don't know.
ever
Does a
did.
25 hit him?
No. Yeah. 100%. Looking like a true survivor. I'm feeling like a little kid.
Agent smithing this shit. Another 7 damage as I, to remove my blade, just kind of yank it to the side.
Yeah, you see a
disembowel
hefty
him.
amount of blood, and he's like,
Next time, don't dodge, darling.
looks at you, and he just spits in your. All right.
That's how you get communicable diseases.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have. Actually, no. I'm gonna burn my second wind with my bonus action.
Heal yourself.
Yes. So
Did
please
you-
continue while I do that?
Okay. He is gonna make 3 attacks on you, Ash.
All right.
You see the same thing. The blood from his side begins to pour into his blade as he makes these strikes towards you.
And
First,
I healed for 15.
okay. First one is a 17.
Miss.
Okay. Second is a natural 20.
Okay.
I hate it here. I hate it just as much as you guys do. So 10 slashing damage, and then you are going to
And that's
take.
with the. That's with the crit.
That is with the crit. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh well, 10. You take 14. I didn't add the bar. I apologize. And then you would take 9 piercing damage, as you can see some vitality as your blood begins
9
to.
life drain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Begins
look, I'm
to.
below where I was before I healed.
Yeah, you hate to see it, honestly.
I mean, I'd be in a much worse situation if I didn't get that 15 heals.
True.
And he's got one more attack on me?
Does indeed. Or no, the first one missed.
Oh, you said 3 initially.
You only did 2.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, no, that's an 8. It
That
does,
does
not.
not hit.
It does not hit, darling.
No.
And then we are going to this one here in front of you, Barry. He's gonna make 2 strikes on you.
Barry, no.
17. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He's gonna be, dang it, 4 slashing damage for the first.
So after the first one hits, I'm gonna use my tail reaction,
Okay.
and I'm going to swipe my tail and roll a d8,
Just to remove it from
potentially
it.
causing the attack to miss me.
Okay.
I have to roll a d8.
Okay.
Where the frick?
He rolled a natural 16.
Hey, that's a what? Applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled. Okay, so an 8 plus 13 is 21.
That does not hit.
21.
You rolled a 19 altogether, so that one misses. You managed to
Yay.
grab with your tail the blade coming and swinging down. All right. And
Ew.
then with the last one,
Has Barry raged?
Barry is raging.
Ah, okay.
And then they're going to also group up on Barry and make 2 strikes.
Cloaked witchy.
Nope. That
Be-
I'm
misses.
gonna do the same reaction if I can.
No, yeah, you gotta
you
wait
only
till the
get one.
top of the
Dang
round.
it. Okay.
That is a 25. So then you're gonna take 6, 7, 8, 9 slashing damage.
Amazing. Am I allowed to cut that in half?
It already is because you're raging.
Sweet.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if you had or not. I appreciate you, my
I
dude.
had not.
Wait. So I need it. Wait. So I need to
take
half
7
it?
damage. Yep. You're good. All right, and then we're up to Addison.
Okay.
We made the prediction.
Wait, what happened?
I made a prediction, but only Brigadier Bacon voted in it, so I deleted it. So I remade it with a longer period for people to vote in if they want.
Nice. Addie's gonna do same thing, Green Flame Blade.
All right, make the attack roll. Make that attack roll. I wish I
23?
could vote. Yeah, 23 hits.
All right. Same stuff. 6 piercing damage for him.
6.
So
I'm participating as a moderator.
that's 2 fire damage for the Goliath as well.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm rolling with advantage because there's flanking.
Correct. And he reckless.
And he reckless, yeah.
So,
No, my first roll is higher.
okay. And you would get sneak attack.
Yeah, and I get sneak attack.
Just because your brother's chilling out near you.
Yeah. And so that's 8 sneak attack damage for him.
Not looking too hot.
And then the guy 5 feet from him
Yep.
gets 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
And then bonus action.
You said 5?
Yep.
Okay, he is dead. The baby boy. You see as he is consumed by the flame and falls.
Is Barry up in initiative?
Barry is up at this point. Yes.
Bonus action. Addie's gonna use the Master Tactics
Okay.
feat. And use the help action for Barry.
Okay. I will allow. So Barry, your attacks will be at advantage.
Cool.
It's
Barry's gonna turn to the guy that just hit him, that like he's right in front of, like this guy.
This guy
On
right
your
here.
turn.
Yep.
Is it my turn?
Addie,
I thought there was some.
you're
Is
done,
there
right?
someone? Yeah, I'm done.
Nope, it's Barry.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I panicked.
I feel bad
Okay.
because I yucked everybody up.
Okay, so Barry is going to bite him. Woo!
Go ahead, make it that to bite the dick, Barry.
A bite.
I bite.
Barry, you spike.
No! It looked like it was going to be a 15.
Did you
It's a
roll with
five.
Did
advantage?
you roll with advantage?
Oh no!
Because Addie used the help action, so you get advantage.
17.
17 hits.
Amazing. So, on a hit with the bite,
Okay.
where are you? When you damage a creature with this bite, you regain 3 hit points, provided you have less than 34 hit points when you hit. And I do, so I'm gonna
I
fight him,
do
and I'm
indeed.
gonna heal for 3. He gets 4 damage.
4 damage. Oh.
Yep.
All right. Also, not these two individuals by you also are not looking too.
Amazing. And I don't think I've got any bonus actions or anything that I can do.
Nope, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do you have second attack, Barry?
I do have second
Yeah.
attack.
So go ahead and
oh
make
my
another
god.
attack.
Cool. I'm gonna bite him again.
Do it.
Chompa chompa.
Chompa chompa. A little
First roll's a
soup boy.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
Second roll's a 22. I'm gonna regain another 3 points, and the dude's gonna take 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Man. Yeah. Holding on, not by a little bit more than a thread. Not looking too good. All right. So, with that, we are back to the top of the round. Addison, you see that the blood magic surrounding this berserker has faded. And you can see that his shoulders have dropped. And there is it's huffing a little bit more. He's having a hard time, but he's gonna make 2 more strikes on you.
Okay.
All right. One is a miss. Is a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. So it'll be 14 slashing damage.
A reaction, uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you'll take half of that. 7. And then he's not gonna move. And then that is it. The archer is going to hop down. Make a save here. He fails, so he will take fall damage.
So to be like, how high is that roof?
Yeah, like 30 feet, so he'll take 3d6 fall damage.
He kills himself.
1, 1, and a 2.
Ah, my hip.
Motherfucker.
So he drops down, and then he will use his action to shoot 2 bolts at you, Ash.
No, you know what that's
Okay.
like? It's like when you jump off of a swing set and you land hard enough that like your feet get all tingly.
His
Oh,
knees
yeah.
hurt. It's a superhero landing.
Okay,
It's
that is
part of
a
the knees.
that is a 19.
Yeah, shield.
Okay, and then for this next attack, 21.
Misses.
Okay, all right.
The
So
shield brings my AC to
Yep.
23.
those both miss. All right, and we're to Torch.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is bonus action, move my spiritual weapon.
Yep, go ahead.
Gonna drop that bad boy right there.
Alright.
And I wanna bitch
Can
slap
it move
him.
that far?
20 feet.
So
30-foot roof.
it's 30-foot roof, so you can be 10 feet above him.
All right. I'm gonna just have it floating up above him like the sword of Damocles.
Alrighty.
The next thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna scream, "I am Torch. I stand for love, and I also stand for justice. In the name of the moon, I will punish you." And he's gonna cast Moonbeam, right on top of the big fat boy. So you see
the
this,
Goliath?
yeah.
Oh fuck.
We
Oh,
find
So you
out
see
he's a
this-
werewolf.
You see this column of bright, ghostly light that extends 40 feet into the air. I require a Constitution saving throw from him, or he's going to take 4d10 radiant damage.
It's a 16.
Okay, he still takes half.
Okay.
It's not as cool as it could have been, but it's okay.
One of his saves was a nat 20.
He takes 9 radiant damage.
Okay. He takes the damage, but he's still holding on.
And Torch is then going to use his movement. He's going to fly 30 feet straight this way.
Alrighty.
And that's his turn.
All right, Torch. That is your turn. So we're going to go to Ash.
Asher is going to just kind of... Actually, how do I want to do this?
You haven't killed him yet.
Yeah, but now there's another target who pissed me off.
You hate to see it, well and truly.
Asher is going to just throw his longsword into its sheath, get both hands on his rifle again,
Okay.
and fire at the big barbarian bitch.
It make 2 attack rolls with advantage.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I 100% forgot there was another barbarian on the field.
Yeah.
20
What was that?
for the first. Dirty 20 for the first.
Hits.
And that is... I believe 15 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Asher is just going to press the rifle to this thing's temple and just go, "You really shouldn't have attacked this city," and just pull the trigger
Okay.
and then turn for his next shot at the archer.
This guy right here. All right, go for it. Make the attack roll.
Yup. I believe that is a 15.
15 does hit.
That is 22 damage to the archer.
Is also dead.
Yeah, so Asher's just going to flip and go, "This is how you hit things." Bang.
Okay, that and he
After he missed me twice.
falls dead. All right. Is that it for your action?
It's a bonus action to drink a potion, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay. So it is the bandit's turn. This one is going to make 2 attacks on you, Barry. That is a miss. That is a 22.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
to see if I can make him not hit.
Let's see if you can.
That's a 5. That's 18. He still hit.
Still hits. So you're gonna take. Oh no! I threw it too hard. Or you're gonna take 7 slashing damage. And the woman in the hood doesn't raise her blades to you, but you hear her voice begin to ring out
No!
in a language that is at the same time unfamiliar but completely understandable to you.
Language.
Ah, yes. One of the artifacts that was stolen from us. She begins to poke at your wrist. How unfortunate that it was wasted on such a sod.
I want to bite her head off. It's not my turn,
It's
but
not
I
your turn,
wanna.
and she's gonna make 2 attacks at you, Barry.
Oh, I hate this. Okay, wait. Is the 7 already halved?
No, so you'll take 3.
Okay.
All right, that is a bless you, non-nat
Bless
20.
you. That hits.
Okay, so you see she takes her long sword. All right, that's going to be 10 slashing damage for you, Barry.
Oh no!
Well,
Halves to
half
five?
to 5.
Okay.
And then her second attack
Fine.
is another non-natural 20. And that is going to be 6 slashing damage, which is already halved.
Barry, are you okay?
Barry, are you okay? Are you okay, Barry? Barry, are you okay?
Oh my- God damn it. All right.
I'm not gonna answer that.
And then Addison, it is your turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. At the beginning
Not
of
a
your turn.
visit from our shitty sister now. The tension of waiting for the roll.
Can we not, please?
Who's making the roll?
You.
You!
Oh, me? I didn't realize it. I thought it was Jerry.
No, it's a wisdom save for you.
Watch that soldier boy!
Oh, fuck. That'd be that's a 3.
Oh!
That's a natural 1.
That's a natural 1. Plus 2 is a 3.
Don't try and cover it up
In
with
this
your mouth.
moment, you hear a deep, guttural voice. Failure. Monster. Just like their sister. And, go ahead. The action is yours.
Only Addie heard that, right?
Correct? They're like, fuck this, actually.
Addie's visibly shaken, but moves to the hooded figure next to Barry.
Okay.
How far is that?
Should be.
I've got the movement speed for it. I know.
35.
35.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You're good.
Blade singing, I have 40-foot movement.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're fine.
So Addie moves here. Green flame
Okay.
blade.
Time to burn a scaly bitch.
23.
43 hits.
Not you, Barry.
Mm-hmm.
said a scaly bitch, not a scaly stud.
That's 11 piercing.
Okay.
Five fire. Because Barry's right there. I'll be able to do sneak attack, so that's 11 sneak attack. And the person that's 5 feet from the other thing takes 6 fire.
All right, this gentleman is dead, and this person is not. But we'll save it. Barry, it's your turn.
Bonus action.
Up. Yep, you're good.
Master of Tactics, help Barry.
Okay, Barry, it's your go. You have advantage.
Barry's gonna bite the lady that just was mean to him. 'Cause
Okay.
Barry doesn't like bullies.
Okay.
I don't know which one that is, but it's fine.
The other one's dead.
Ooh.
The one who's breathing.
Ooh. Well, the first one misses. That's a 9.
Yep.
He's just gonna keep trying to bite her.
Okay, so make that second attack with advantage.
That's an 18.
18 would hit, but she reaction parries. So you go to bite, she just sticks a dagger in your mouth to where you can't bite down. Don't take any damage, but stops you. All right. With that, we are at top of the order, which at this point would just be Torch.
He's going to repeat his moon chant and move that moonbeam 60 feet right on top of the scaly bitch.
Okay.
She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
That's fine.
Okay.
She takes 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay, she is still up, but she is not looking great at all.
All right, and 1 second. That was it was an action to move it. Bonus action, move my spiritual weapon 20 feet closer, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. And next up is Asher.
Do I have a shot on Scaly Bitch?
You wouldn't. You would not have a.
Between Addison and Barry?
Sure.
Then I will.
Let's say sure.
And you have the movement.
Also true.
I have the shoosting and range.
Yeah, but you
don't
can move
have
to get a line of sight.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay, second attack is also a 16.
It does not hit. So you take the 2 shots, and they miss. All right, and
I
then
don't think I have any bonus actions, so go ahead.
okay, it is this individual's turn.
At the start of her turn, she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Natural 1.
Oh! Max
Oh!
That's double damage.
Oh my! Calculate, please. So it's 24. So 48 radiant damage.
He is still standing,
What?
the fuck?
but is not looking good. Singed and torn asunder. Is that the end of your turn, or are you moving your spiritual weapon?
No, it was her turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
That
right.
was her turn.
Is she a shapeshifter by any chance?
She is not.
Okay, never mind then.
She looks to you specifically, Addison. Are you going to prove us all right? Every noble in Drukamesh is a killer? Pillager? Monster?
They're bandits.
Are you going to prove us right? Go ahead. She puts her chin up, putting her neck at the edge of your rapier. Go ahead, make me a martyr.
Is it Addison's turn?
It is.
Addison shakes their head and says no, and moves to do non-lethal damage with their rapier.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack roll.
Punch her in the face with some, obsidian. That'll be.
Damn it. That's not going to hit. That's an 11.
Does not hit. All right, Barry, you're up.
Yeah, Barry's gonna go for her arm. He's just gonna try to bite her again.
All right, make the attack rolls. And I assume this is lethal damage. Well, actually, give me a charisma save.
I don't. Okay. 18 to hit, also,
18 hits.
and a 6 charisma save.
You are still enraged.
Okay, she's gonna take 9 damage, and I'm gonna heal 3.
She is dead.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It wasn't the noble that got the kill.
Addie tries to stop Barry, but it's not going to work.
It doesn't. Yeah, it does not work. So,
Oops.
Are there any more visible threats nearby?
make a perception check, everybody.
Can I get with advantage because I'm
Yes,
flying high?
Yes, you can.
Thank God. Oh, 11.
11.
18?
18.
13.
Okay.
Kala got a natural 20.
Natural 20. So Kala would see a man approaching with a few large, hulking mechanical figures.
Do we know if they're friend or foe?
They look to be wearing matching colors to the individuals that you've been fighting.
Alrighty. I'm going to shout out to the group below. Incoming! Robots!
And you can see that they're walking why
did it just get so much bigger? Above game? Better part of valor?
Can somebody grab Barry's boomerang?
I think you have to give up the boomerang, Sokka.
All right.
No, it's important.
So,
Just borrow Snap's moonsword.
It's very important.
I have a moonsword.
all right. So you guys are technically out of initiative, but you see this man. He's an older man. He's wearing a patchwork collection of what looks to be mismatched armors. He's also wearing what looks to be a guard's hat with a bunch of blood and grime collected on it. You can see he's walking up with a smile. He's missing a lot of his teeth.
Does Addison know this person?
Give me a history check.
Does Asher recognize what these robots are?
Also, give me a history check.
12.
He looks familiar.
Does Torch have any idea what's going on?
Nope.
Does Barry still have scales?
Yes. Give me a charisma save with advantage, Barry. 15. You have never seen any constructs like this.
Great.
Hey, an 18.
Okay, you
First roll was a 4.
You manage to breathe. You hear Mike. Barry, the fighting is over. The fighting is over. And this individual walks up, meets you about halfway, picks up your boomerang, Barry.
No.
Is this yours, friend? If you want it, I can
The spiritual weapon.
I can throw it back to you. He throws it, lands at your feet, Barry.
I pick it up.
That's not how boomerangs work.
He just chucks it. I mean, he doesn't
Barry picks
throw
it
it
up.
with intent.
Addison moves to step in front of everyone. For this
Asher
person.
is not leveling his rifle, but it's held where it will be up very quickly if he needs it to be.
Barry is incredibly bloodied.
Yep. So Barry,
Addison's not looking too hot.
yeah. Okay, so you guys
yeah,
are
I'm-
looking
I'm
kind of
not
rough.
good.
Yeah.
Torch is fine.
Torch is
Fuck
good.
you, fly
hate
boy.
All right, so walks up. Well, pleasure to meet you. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of the event taking place in the city square. Hope it was per your entertainment. Hope I'm not talking to myself. That would be unfortunate. Eddie. Good to see you again. Been a few years.
You expect me to remember you?
Well, I met you and that pretty boy Drow a few years back. You helped me with a job. Stole a few things, I think from, not too far off from your home, if I'm mistaken.
Or Viper's hand.
I'm not associated with a bunch of psychos. I'm, equalist, really. You see,
Thing.
It is. I'm a man who's had a lot of things taken from me. By, well, frankly, people like you. He just nods towards you, Asher, and he looks toward Addie. Your family. Addison, you've heard what your father gets up to with the other nobles of Drukamesh.
Do I look like I care?
All right. Well, you see, after this, a big collection of other bandits come out of the buildings carrying gold, goods, people. Right, take them to the ships.
The people stay.
No, they don't. Did your father make
You're
sure?
not being a bandit, you're committing an act of war.
Yeah, tell that to your father.
I don't give a fuck about the former father.
Ash, shut
See
up.
any noble rings on me. You're committing an act of war against this
Ash,
kingdom.
shut your mouth.
Let it. I just can't get over the cat. It's so funny.
I can't.
Oberon, shut your mouth.
Come on, Oberon. No, you're good. You're good. It's great.
Does he see me?
He does. He sees you. He's just.
All right. Can I move my moonbeam over him?
Don't.
You can certainly try.
I want to move my moonbeam over. Wait, no.
Don't.
Torch, come on. Think as Torch would in this situation.
You
You
can
know
certainly try.
Torch wants to burn the world. Okay, wait. Which direction are the people being loaded onto ships?
They're being taken up this road.
You will kill those commoners if you put that moonbeam over
better.
it.
And those constructs will kill us.
I hate you all.
Don't be a murder hobo.
Right. Well, these people are going to be given opportunities and a life that is good, honest, hardworking. Things that Asher, make a history check. Things that were taken from me. People like me. Addie, make another history check with advantage. You also recognize this man, Asher.
Who is he?
He used to work in your guys' house when you were kids.
26.
What's his name?
His name is Raphael. At least that's the name you were given.
Raphael.
I haven't heard that shit name in a long, long time. Ophelio is my name.
Is that what Addie knows him by?
You know him as Raphael and Ophelio. And with your 26, you said?
Mm-hmm.
After you were hired by him, there was a night drinking. Your father and a group of nobles sieged villages, took resources, money, and people to hire as help and to do their underground bidding in Drukamesh.
So this is something Asher would have never heard about.
Correct.
How do you spell Ophelio?
Ophelio.
Perfect.
Elio.
Oh God.
Been on my mind.
He has a legitimate reason to be angry, but he's being an ass about it.
Right.
Addie starts to sound a little
I'm
desperate.
sorry, I misspoke. You know of his story, but now it's starting to connect that maybe your father was involved.
Addie starts to sound a little desperate. Leave the people, Ophelio.
No, not gonna happen. They're getting on the ship. They're working, and they're building honest lives.
Excuse me, I do not mean to interrupt, but and Barry kind of like spits a finger out of his mouth, and he's like, I know a thing or two about being a monster. If you take those people, you will be 10 times worse than I have ever been.
Good
Be
thing
just
I
as
don't know
bad
you.
as the nobles
That's the
that you
point.
claim to hate.
Ooh, Barry's blood is boiling. I'm gonna see if he's angry.
That's the point, Asher.
Really, becoming what you hate is the point.
'Cause-
That's rather foolish.
Well, not when the only way of people seeing it as bad is when a poor, dingy man walks into a city, sacks it, and reaps the benefits. Now that's the fucking crime. When a
No.
nobleman does it, with money, an army, and a crown, that's righteous.
No. Neither act is righteous,
No?
nor truly a crime. It is just evil. And you,
Keep your
sir,
beef with my family.
I have beef with every family.
you, sir, if you take those people, are signing your death warrant. By our hand, or another's, you will die painfully.
I highly expect that, but I highly doubt it's going to be you in this moment right now, Mr. Stonebridge.
I'm not saying right now, and I do not own that name.
Yeah, don't
While,
fuck-
while
yeah.
this is happening, can Torch fly towards the ships? Like, attempting not to be noticed?
You're going to make a stealth check with disadvantage.
You're like 60 feet in the air,
Yeah,
and people
they can-
are staring
they
at
can
us.
see
now.
you.
While this is happening too,
Six.
I think Barry's getting so mad.
Yeah,
that,
make the save.
I did. It was an 11.
You're beasting out.
I'm going to
Okay.
shoot this man with a Gatling gun at some point, and I'm going to do it while he's pinned against a wall.
So you'll see
no.
Barry begin to shift. Addie, you're in close area with him. Better stop your friend. I don't want to have to kill all those nice people.
Damn it.
Addie turns and grabs Barry's hands and goes, Barry, no. No.
Torch is
You're
gonna
fine.
land next to Barry and cast Calm Emotions.
Barry doesn't move, but like as soon as he rages out, like just like the most guttural, like creepy, like growl comes out
Yeah.
of him, and he's like baring his teeth, like you know he's about to jump for that dude.
Okay, and with calm emotions, make the save with advantage.
Hell yeah, give me that advantage. I think I might need it.
No, you didn't make it, so yeah, you are calmed.
Hey,
Oh yeah, so you're good.
very
You-
nice.
Barry lets out this guttural primal scream, and as soon as he does, Torch comes down, touches his shoulder, and casts calm emotions.
Where's the spray bottle of calming? Had Barry.
Ophelia begins to walk toward you, Addison.
Ooh.
Asher's rifle is raised. The moment he takes a step towards Addison.
I'm not gonna
Addison-
hit them.
Addison
Well, not-
turns and holds a hand up to Ash. To lower his
once he
rifle.
sees Addison
Mhm.
raise a hand, he's just gonna lower the rifle, but his trigger control is not the best right now.
Tell me what I'm doing is so much different than what your family does. That I'm more evil. Go ahead.
I never said that.
Good, because you're not a hypocrite. You know how the world really works.
I think we've established that all of y'all are evil. Me and the lizard guy are the only nice guys here.
And he eats people. Come on, Addie.
I have chopped people's heads off with my teeth. This is true.
I've seen you kill men, women, children undiscriminately. You're gonna tell me what I'm doing here? Proving a point? Wrong? Evil? Bad?
Addison grips their sword a little bit tighter and leans in and goes, "That's true.
Uh,
But I'm trying to be better. However, if I find out that a single woman or child has been injured, I will find you and I will flay you
yeah.
alive."
Flay me, murder me. Then you're just like me. Just like dear old dad. Huh? I get it. Trust me. I've wanted to be better than I am now. Hasn't been possible. You know why? He lifts up his shirt to show you the Stonebridge sigil seared onto his chest.
Come on now.
That's
We
what I
already
get.
hate our father.
That's
like-
what I get for loyalty. For trying to be good. Your father may not have done it, but his men, his ideals, did this to me. Now,
Now that we know where we're at, get out of this city.
he looks back. Let the people go. Take the gold. Take the rations. Get to the fucking ship. Don't say I never did anything for you, Stonebridge. Ophelio turns around. The clockwork constructs walk behind him. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
I hate you.
I hate you all.
Motherfucker! Ah!
Guys, we missed you. You know, it was nice seeing you guys after our little bit of a break here. You know, we're happy to be back. We're just vibing, getting into the feeling great with some D&D.
Are we, my dude? Are we feeling great?
Are we?
All right. We will see you guys in about 5 minutes, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye
Oh,
now.
God.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Hi guys.
Ah!
How we doing,
What's with
everybody?
The sad music.
No.
We're reeling. You know what
What
I
she
mean?
learned is that if he goes out to drink, bad things happen.
Yeah,
Drinking
so we're just
bad.
not gonna have social interactions with people.
No, that's not true. All right, so you guys are in the city square of Yel Ennore. A group of people that Ophelio had are released. They're kind of reconnecting with family. You see different kind of groups are coalescing. What do you guys want to do?
Addison
Asher.
walks over to make sure that those people are okay
Okay, yeah.
and
So
accounted for.
yep. So you're checking, and everybody, a couple scrapes, bruises, bumps, nothing major. Some people were robbed of their wallets, but as you search the crowd, you notice that the only people who had money taken looked like they were well-to-do. They were brandishing finer outfits. They had some jewelry on. Seemed to be specific people targeted by Ophelio and his crew.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody is
Barry
fine.
is going to, before Addison runs over there, he's gonna kind of grab their arm and just thank you for helping me calm down, and gonna cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
when he does that. So,
You're doing cure wounds on yourself?
Nope, on Eddie.
Okay.
Because they have to touch, so
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
the whole point of grabbing the arm. So you get
Sure.
10 points, Addie.
Sweet.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And go ahead.
Asher is going to holster his rifle, turn around, and start searching the bodies of the three men behind where him and Addison were fighting.
Go ahead and make investigation checks. 3 of them.
3 of them, okay.
While he's doing that, the cloaked woman. Is there anything left to question?
I will say
Are you fucking kidding me?
you want to see if there's anything left to.
You speak with dead.
Oh shit. Okay. So, there's obviously no save or anything. So you get what, 3 questions?
5.
Ask away, baby.
All right. You grant a semblance of life intelligence to a corpse of your choice, a range allowing to answer the questions you pose. Must still have a mouth. Can't be undead.
Does it have a head?
Yeah.
Like, where did
Barry
Barry
chopped
last
off of-
chomp?
Barry chopped her arm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So I mean, there's enough to question.
Wait, how long have they been dead?
Like a minute.
Minute
2
or
minutes.
so.
Mhm.
So I couldn't cast Revivify on them.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Speak with dead.
Okay, so you see the form just kind of this gasping air begins to pump through their chest again.
I'm going to ask, why did you choose to come here?
It was a beautiful day. They don't have to answer honestly.
They don't. Second question. Was this your last stop?
Do you think it was our last stop?
Can we see that this is happening?
Probably.
Does anyone want to use 2 questions? I've got 1 more, but
Barry does have a question.
Asher is occupied.
I will hold the head up to Barry.
Ugh.
Ugh. You knew what this was. You said it was an artifact. How do you know of it?
As you look, the woman's head has some serpentine elements, some scales, reptilian eyes. I was there when it was created.
Go ahead, take the next one.
What is it?
A collar of sorts. A way to make a good pet.
Barry throws up.
Okay.
Okay.
Arm flops out of your mouth.
Barry turns to the side and throws up, and there's like some fingers.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
Oh God. I'm just gonna like gently like cover her eyes.
Who cares? She's dead.
I care. Barry, do you like? Don't ask, but do you have another question you want to ask?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back into the eye. I'm like, how would
Okay.
you like me to dispose of your and your? How would you like me to lay you and your friends to rest?
Drop us in the sea. Drift away.
All right.
They're gonna come back to haunt us, aren't they?
We're gonna burn their corpses.
Specifically
Fire.
requested a water burial.
So
Not today, motherfuckers.
After Addison gets done checking on everyone,
Okay.
they'll walk back over, seeing Torch, I guess, at the last end of his questioning.
Yeah, so you do spot Torch at the butt end of his little conversation. So is there anything that you want to say in specific to Torch?
No, just ask what were you doing?
Practicing for my puppet show.
Addison looks tired. This is disgusting.
Yes, it is.
What were you
I'd like-
really doing?
I was trying to get information. I was not successful, but Barry was able to learn some new things, so not for nothing. I'm gonna loot her corpse now, unless there's something else you need from me.
No, just let me know if you find anything in relation to Viper's Hand or whatever.
Cool beans. And he's gonna walk back over to her corpse with the head.
Okay, you so this ties into Asher, what you're doing. They have no money. They have no identification.
I wouldn't have found anything anyways. I
Oh.
got a 4
Okay.
and 2 natural ones.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they have
And 400 chance.
nothing of value on them.
I was hoping the big guy would at least have something.
Nope.
And the serpent lady, like, nothing either.
Nothing.
Damn it. Torch is going to spend the rest of the evening healing people, so passerbys. Is the magic shop owner okay?
You walk in there. He's fairly unscathed. You see some of his wares are
Shop's a little
destroyed.
smashed up.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's not looking too good, but he's fine.
Before they send the serpent lady off to sea, Barry is gonna want to check for like tattoos or symbols or anything that she might have.
Give me an investigation check.
You betcha, buddy.
You bet your bottom dollar.
Oh man, that's a 7. I have 2 more inspiration remaining, so I
You can
think
use
I'm
'em.
gonna use one because I want answers. That's a
Oh.
14.
Upon looking, you see on the arm, you see 3 Ouroboros serpent tattoos going up the arm.
Thank you, Snap.
Very similar to the ringed serpents that you saw above the pyramids in your dream.
Oof. Shoot. Is there anything like identifying on her that would be like, yes, this is region specific? Like clothing or like shoes, stitch patterns.
No, just because you can tell that these are very mismatched outfits. It seems like they wore what they had. So nothing that specific would hit you. Right. Is there anything
Thank you,
else
Snap.
anybody else wants to do?
Nope. Addison heads back to Corthier.
Yep, so you guys are
Awesome.
making your way back toward Corthier.
Are there any forests nearby or like parks in the city?
There are like little garden areas, not as much parks.
Anything with like trees?
Yeah. I'd say the garden area would have.
Asher's gonna find one with like a big enough tree and just kind of climb up it and sit there for a few hours before he goes back to the castle.
Okay, just chilling out.
Thinking. He's thinking.
Yep.
Torch would like to make his way towards where the ships were docked and see if he can find anything.
Okay. So we'll go with you, Torch. You take the better part of the afternoon at this point, or the evening. It's nighttime. It's probably about 10-11 p.m. at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to the docks. You can see the ships are still on the horizon, but they're gone at this point, essentially.
How far away?
To argue, I mean, they're blips.
Damn it. Okay.
On the horizon, so yeah. If you spent bulk of a couple hours healing people, tending to needs. Gone. What are you looking for in specifics?
I'm looking for if anything was dropped, if there was any identifying information that could tell me who these people were, where they're from, anything that he doesn't, at this point, he doesn't feel like he can trust the siblings because now he's not sure who to trust at this point.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, that was almost bad, but then it was good. It's 18. That was almost a 4.
You look around for the better part of half an hour. Find what looks to be a small banner that was left behind. It is a black banner depicting a crooked grin with jagged and broken teeth, adorning the smile. Seems to be iconography of blood dripping from the mouth.
Does the mouth look human or does it look animal?
It looks like a crooked human smile, kind of like a Joker smile.
Why so serious?
It's wide and inhuman in a way.
Okay. Okay. He's going to return to the castle.
Okay. And then
he's going to tuck that into his pockets.
His bag. Okay, sure. So then we'll stop with Addie and Barry. You guys are walking back to Corthier together, I would imagine, or at least in close proximity. Is there any conversation that you guys would have with one another?
After a short while, I think in silence, Barry's just gonna kind of like go to reach out to Addie and then realize that they're kind of also a little in their thoughts and just say, I know hurtful to reputations and was intended to damage trust. Wow, my internet just went out.
Yeah,
for
your
all
internet
of
just
that.
lagged.
You chuckled.
Yeah.
You chuckled for a little bit, bud.
That's delightful.
Let's try that one more time.
I know the things he said were hurtful and intended to instill distrust between us. I want you to know that your father's actions do not reflect upon you or your brother, in my eyes. And then he's going to grab his paper bag and start breathing real heavy.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that paper bag.
Addison's gonna pause mid-stride whenever Barry touches them and turns back and goes, there's a lot of sins that my family has committed. but what he said about me is true. There's a lot we Stonebridges have to make up for. And the further I get into it, the more I realized it's harder than I ever thought it was going to be. And with that, Addie just turns and walks back to the castle.
Barry, I'll give you an inspiration point for that. All right. So at this point, we'll say a few hours have passed. Asher and Torch are both back at Corthier. With the evening, Ash, we'll pick up with you. Are you in? Where would you be at this point in the night?
I think Asher is just walking. He has that kind of energy about him right now of just, if he stops moving, he's going to overthink too much. So he's trying to walk and think through everything, because right now he's very much struggling internally.
Yeah.
With like I was saying during the break, he's struggling with the idea of, in the moment, hearing that guy talk, he suddenly felt like the nightmare that he just handed over to the king, the Gatling gun, he suddenly felt like that was a necessary evil. So he's currently like, he's having some issues with himself because he knows that that's not right.
Yeah.
And then also the shit with his family and certain thing he overheard about his sibling.
Yep. So you're just walking around Corthier.
Yeah, just really kind of jittery energy and mumbling to himself.
You're walking around for about 20 minutes, and you hear a hey, slow down there for a second.
He's gonna turn and see who's there.
It's Vosk. Vosk is a bit dressed up. He's in the castle guard attire versus his Eisenlied casual wear. You alright? I heard shit went down.
No, I'm not. Addison, I doubt is okay either. Does the name... So he said his name, right?
Ophelio. Yeah, you heard him.
Yeah, okay.
You heard Addie call him Ophelio too.
Ophelio ring a bell?
Fuck.
Yeah. Had a pair of constructs with him. Big. Didn't recognize the design.
Here. Sit down.
If I sit down, I'm going to scream.
Come on.
Mind walking.
Fine. What happened?
Asher is going to cast exposition and explain that from crit roll, and explain essentially the entire evening, from Torch and him shopping and all of them like having a nice night out together at the bar. To him wandering off to a tree.
He's just kind of like
coming back to the castle.
Shit. Fuck.
My thoughts exactly. It's
Sorry.
It is a bad night.
Yeah, that's to say the least.
I trust Addie.
Should.
I trust Addie, and I do not believe that man. I want to not believe him. Vosk, if you tell me right now that Addison has never killed a child, I will believe you.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
God.
Addie would never do things like that.
The moment Vosk says that, it's like weight just dropped off of Asher. Just that deep breath, rattle, kind of just... Thank you, Vosk.
Even if they did? They're still Addie.
Yes, they are. But that would change them in my eyes. By the way, I need to... I'm not worried about Addison. I mean, I am. I always worry about Addison, but no. Vosk was in the room when I handed over the drawing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He knows what I gave the
Yep.
I said that the weapon I gave the king was evil. That because of its creation, I owe a debt. But in that moment, hearing a man claim to have been imprisoned, enslaved, and then talking about enslaving others, that is the first time in my life I've ever thought that the firearms I make are a necessary evil. I wanted to see that man bleed from my creations, and that I'm having trouble with.
Yeah, that's fair. Can't let people like Ophelio, frankly, people like your father, taint who you are.
That's what I've been saying to myself for the last few hours.
That's what I say to myself every day.
Well, at least one of us has to be right.
I think both of us do. He puts a hand on your shoulder.
Asher's gonna do the same thing, just same arm up on the shoulder and just kind of give him a squeeze and just go check on Addison for me.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long night, isn't it?
It'll be a long week.
Yeah.
The damage, wounded.
We have people down there checking and surveying the area. And
When I left, Torch was doing what healing he could, so
we
I need to sleep.
Yeah.
If anybody's looking for me, I'll be in my lab. And Asher's gonna head to the cot that he keeps in his lab.
Okay. We will stop with Addie.
As soon as Addison got back to the castle, they went to go report to Nadal exactly what happened in their conversation.
Okay. So you head up to Nadal's quarters, which at this point you are pretty, you know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
You knock on Nadal's door, and he answers quickly. You can see he looks a little disheveled. Probably the stress of the evening, hearing about the attack and hearing that you guys were out there.
Addison looks like shit still.
Yeah.
Addison has not rested.
He's like, God, sit down. Whoa.
Yeah, Addison sits wherever Nadal gestures.
Yeah. Oh, are you all right?
Addison sits down and takes a shaky breath and kind of runs. How much do you know exactly of my activities in the Viper's Hand?
Boss gave me a detailed report before we signed you on. Why?
Thinking back to the voice inside Addie's head and what Ophelio said. Why would you want a monster like me?
Jesus. He gets down on his knees. You're not a monster. You're not a monster.
I can understand everybody else here. They, not by choice, forced into the situations that they were in. The things I did because I was bored. And selfish.
Eddie. I have done much wrong in my life. Sure, you understand that feeling. We're not a monster. Did what you had to. You chose to. But this guilt that you feel right now is a surefire sign that you're not a monster. I want you here with everybody else because I see a great potential for good.
I'm having a hard time seeing that tonight. And Addie will tell the doll everything that happened with Ophelio. And the voice, hearing the voice.
Yeah.
Which Addie's assuming is Opatoa.
We all have dark moments, bad days, things that shake us. Going to be okay. As long as you don't let this eat you alive, you will be okay. He smiles. Ophelio was wrong. Hell, half of me understands why he did what he did. I didn't do much different in my youth when I ordered the Drow to march on Tolesh. We sacked cities, murdered people that didn't deserve it, all in the name of something that was right and good, at least for us. I don't see myself as different than Ophelio. But I started a war because of something that was right, and there are people that disagree with that. Do you see me as a monster? And I don't see you as one either.
Addison pulls the rapier out and sets it on their lap. I promised to be better. I'm promising to be better. And this, tapping the rapier, is a promise. So all that I've slain to be better.
It's a good promise.
And he puts it back. And again tries to catch their breath. And reaches out and hugs Nadal.
He
and starts crying.
takes you and holds you. We'll make some tea. Talk about this.
Nadal's Uncle Iroh.
Yeah. Oh no! We got Lacey with that one. We are gonna pop in with Barry.
Not right now.
Oh no! Okay. I guess we're checking in with Torch. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It just happened. I'm sorry.
Technically not wrong in this extent. Not really. Oh. This is
okay.
This is like almost that moment where Zuko comes back and I was never angry with you. He just fucking poof.
Leaves from the
no!
vine.
You stop that. That's too far. All right. Torch.
Shut your whore mouth.
Shut your whore. You are back in Korthir. What are you doing?
Question: are my parents staying with us in the castle, or are they?
They are still here. They're leaving when you depart.
Awesome.
It's a similar situation to what's happening with the Lord and Lady Stonebridge. They're being kept under the protection of Zendrix, but they're not staying in Korthir Castle.
All right. He's going to go to his mother and to his father, Dukele and Ravathon.
Okay.
He's gonna knock on their door and ask if they're decent.
Yes, come in, darling.
You can open up the door. Are they decent?
They're fine. They're just sitting there. They're drinking tea, having a conversation.
Okay. I took some damage, so I don't look as bad as everyone else does, but anyway. I'm gonna sit.
Soot.
I'm gonna sit down and grab a cup of tea.
Your mother pours you one. So,
Thank you, mommy.
You've had a bad day, I see.
Yeah, there was a siege that took place in the city square, and people were captured, and then they were released. And yeah, it was exciting. Apparently, this is what happens when you go out drinking. I don't like it.
Your father does look at you. Drinking is bad. Drinking is very, very bad. Do not do it ever. Okay? Ever.
Torch's past drunkenness looms in the background.
All my bad decisions. He's going to pull out the flag that he found, or the banner, and ask if either of them know anything about this organization or who this logo is tied to, if there's a copyright or trademark.
Sure. Your father, Deucalion, just take it. And he begins to, I think I've seen this. And then before he gets to get into his exposition dump, Ravantha just quickly rips it out of his hand. I have not seen one of these in ages. This is
flag?
Well, this symbol, the sigil, if you would. One second.
He got really far away. It's like the Mario dying audio. Falling so slow.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, my mic was being a bitch. Yes, this is an organization from, I would say, pre-Tiamat's destruction. That's a bit of a. But nobody's taken up their sigil in a very long time, so I'm just surprised to see it. It's the Jagged Teeth, a group of pirates.
So this is an old organization, and the current members probably just found it and are taking it up. It probably wasn't sustained.
Yeah, well, they fell out of grace with everyone. Pirates were wiped from the sea, and it's called. They were taken in the eye of the Delaspar Sea. They were completely torn asunder. But apparently that somebody has taken up their banner and with their work. Jagged Teeth aim to steal from the rich. Tear down organization. Create a very, they like to call it an equal world.
There was a man in the city square tonight. Addison Asher, they called him Raphael, but he corrected them to say Orfilio? Does that name mean anything to you two?
The name itself doesn't sound familiar. Oh. Honestly.
Is it common practice for nobles to brand their servants?
No. But there is an unfortunate tradition of, well, frankly, the help, as you'd call it, being treated quite unfairly and unjustly in the hands of nobles. Maybe not the nobles directly, but by people in line with those nobles. Keeping them in line, been stories of them being taken from their homes.
It sounds like that's what happened to him. Orfilio, whatever you want to call him. He was really, he was upset. It sounded like this was all to get even with the nobles.
Well, I were taken from my home and forced to work under someone, branded me and treated me worse than cattle, yes, I would also be upset. Want some sort of retribution. But sacking a city and destroying people's livelihoods is not the way I would go about it.
Thank you. I appreciate the counsel.
So
I guess I'll
You okay?
I'll be fine. I'm learning a lot about a lot of things.
You get some sleep, you're all set to set off tomorrow.
Good night. And Torch will immediately go to his room, bolt the door. And he's going to take out the silver deck of playing cards that he won, that like first spawned that connection with Illustrae.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to cast Augury.
Okay.
By using those cards, I can ask for an omen about our impending journey. It's going to take place in the next 7 days. And you can, as the DM, you choose. You can give me the wheel. Oh, actually, I misread that. It's an action that I plan to take in the next 30 minutes. I'm still going to do the spell.
Yep.
My action that I want to take is I want to cast Sending to Orfilio. A wheel means that it's a good result. Woe is a bad result. Wheel and woe, both good and bad results, and nothing. The results aren't especially good or bad. It just doesn't have an impact.
Okay. So you want to see, what do you want to gather from using Augury?
I want to know, is it worth my time to cast Sending? Or can I expect just more lies?
As you're sitting here with this set of metallic, this metallic tarot deck, essentially, place a couple cards out, and as you do, you sit after casting the spell, and a few moments pass, and all light in the room is gone. And as you hear this bit of a message in your brain, you get the option of you get the good and bad option. There's nothing particularly good or bad about possibly doing sending.
Cool beans. He's going to put the cards away, and he's going to cast sending towards Ophelia or Raphael. Ophelio. He's gonna do it.
Okay.
Hello there. In the Obi-Wan Kenobi voice. We met earlier this evening. I'm sorry that some of your friends were lost. Can we talk? You can reply to this message.
You sit there after casting sending and wait for a little bit of time. You begin to feel this cold shiver come over you.
Oh, I don't like that.
What? Who is this?
Sending again. I can only do this once more. I'm the flying fire guy that was in the city square. I made sure to bury your crew.
Well, thank you for that. Appreciate it. What do you wish to know from me? I made my intentions quite clear.
And this is the last sending spell I can use. Then I'm going to bed.
No, then I'm going to bed.
What? What do you know about Addison that she's not telling?
They.
That they are not telling the rest of us.
Well, frankly, they're better than most. Better than me, no doubt. Trying to get under their skin. Make them think a little bit harder about their father. And the way he operates. Bit of puffed out chest, you understand. That's it.
Well, that didn't help at all. Torch is going to go to bed, quietly contemplating whether or not what to do next.
Okay. Stop by Barry. Barry, old sport. What are you doing, bud?
Barry's gonna go talk to Rooney.
Okay. Rooney is in his room. So I assume you just go and knock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come in.
Hello, Rooney.
Oh, Barry, it's late. I didn't expect to see you so late.
Barry looks like shit.
Oh, Jesus. Sit
He
down,
has like
please.
23 drops of blood left.
Please sit down. Please sit down.
Heal them.
Yeah, Barry's gonna beeline it for the nearest like footrest or whatever.
Yeah, there's a table not too far from the door. You sit down. Rooney starts pouring tea. He grabs a few wet towelettes and starts like wrapping your wounds up.
Rooney, I'm
No,
okay.
Don't tell me you're fine. I don't believe you.
I am okay. I just need a nap.
So you were in the city today.
Yes.
He takes out his
went-
notebook, starts to write down.
I went to get a drink with my friends and oh, it's weird that I've called them friends. But I'm not mad about it.
Good. You shouldn't be.
Interesting. But we went to get drink. As soon as we were in bar, there were bombs, and we got in a fight, and I raged out again. And you know, I have memory of when I'm raging, but it's all fuzzy.
Yeah.
There was a lady who was very snake-like, and she knew. She said that she was there when Mike was created, but before Mike was Mike, when Mike was just artifact.
So she must have seen it.
Yes.
A part of it, maybe. That's good. Then we at least have a timeline.
She also had the 3 Ouroboros tattoos on her that I saw in my dream.
Shit. You see, he's frantically scribbling in his notebook. Okay, I don't know if this is good or bad.
Rooney, it's bad.
It might not be, because if they're
No.
looking for you, maybe...
It's not. It is the opposite of good, because Torch did a spell so I could talk to her after I killed. I'm at 14 now, Rooney, but after I killed her, and she said that it was made to have a pet. I know I have restraint. I know that I'm doing okay, but after the very first time that I touched the artifact, the horrors and violence and atrocities that I created, that was a pet to this person.
It only means one thing to me. We need to figure out how to get this thing off you as soon as possible.
And that involves going where it was made.
Great. I'll
And
tell Nadal to get a ship ready, and we'll go.
Rooney, I don't think you understand what is happening here. If what I am, when I am that monstrous thing, is a pet to these people, what do they consider a monster to be? Do you understand the ramifications?
You can see he's sitting there. He seems to be trying to do the math, do the calculations in his head. But you can see as he sits there, he's not necessarily writing in the book as much as he is frustratedly jotting things down. Then we need to go as soon as possible. They said that it could turn you into a UNT brood. They said that. That's what that book said. then we need to stop it. We need to stop it.
Rumi, I want you to promise me something that's going to be really, really difficult for you.
What?
When I was in your position, if we had somebody or something that we deemed dangerous to be out of control, I had the power to give the call as to whether or not that person or thing would survive. When the time comes...
No.
Rooney.
No.
I need you to make that call. It has to be you. When you look into my eyes and you no longer see any bit of me, I need you to make that call. And Barry's gonna grab his hand and just kind of hold it with both of his hands. Just like gently caressing his thumb across the back of his hand. And he's just gonna hold him there for a second. And I know this is going to be hard for you, but I can't imagine anyone else doing it. I trust you. I trust you to know when I'm gone.
Fine. He marks a few more dashes in his notebook. We'll do this as a man of science.
For science.
I don't want to be alone. You just sitting here with me tonight, Barry?
I will always be with you, even when I am not here. And I hope you know that you are always with me too.
I know.
You have my heart.
He just squeezes your hand back, and he rolls over to the bed. There's another cot in there. He is already in his jammies. So he just puts out the candlelight and see you in the morning, Barry.
Barry's gonna lean over and give him a kiss on the head. I will see you in the morning.
So, I'll go to bed. Asher, you went down to your workshop. Nobody was in there. Was there anything else you were doing in there before you headed to sleep, or you
I was just getting the cot, sleeping in the cot in my workshop.
Okay.
Not wanting Marguerite to see him in his current state.
Yeah. You have not run into Marguerite at this point. Okay. With that, you guys fall asleep. You can go ahead and click that long rest button. Taking a long rest at this point.
Oh, thank God.
Oh boy.
That was a rough fight, my dude.
A rough one.
I was at 8 hit points for like 3 rounds.
Did Addie pass out in the doll's couch or something?
Yeah. We'll say that you and Nadal talked for a little bit, and he set you up in there. You're fine. You wake up. We'll actually pick up with you in the morning. You wake up. You're on a long kind of sofa in Nadal's room, not room, but like his office. You wake up, nobody's in there. You're covered in a blanket. What do you want to do?
Addie gets up, looks around, then folds the blanket and sets it very neatly on the couch. Then kind of walks out of the office curiously.
Okay. So you walk out. You see just the general servants, house workers moving around and maintaining order in the house. Things packing up. You see a dwarven woman look to you. Yes, hello, Lord Stonebridge. We're getting the cart and everything ready to go for your the start of your journey today. It should be ready within the next hour or two, and then you and everybody else should be able to set off.
Addie just kind of, thank you.
Of course. Heads off. Anything else you want to be doing?
Addie wants to find Vosk.
Excuse me, I choked on water. Oh shit! All right.
We can't have nice things.
You head to your room, and Vosk is in there. He's just waking up. Excuse me. He's out of the shower, for the bath. He's got his clothes for the day on. He looks at you. Okay. He just walks over it, embraces you. Okay.
Addie just kind of melts in the hug and shakes their head no.
What's going on?
I can't fathom why you left me and why the doll wants me here.
Okay, well, I can tell you the same thing. Why do you want me here? I've done just as much as you have.
You were forced to, Vosk. You never wanted to.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Bored. I was bored. I did everything I did because I was bored.
What do you want me to say? You're not a monster. Not anything more or anything less than the person I love. I've seen you do terrible things, and you've seen me do worse. You're here because it's for the betterment of people other than yourself. That makes you a hell of a lot better than joining the Viper's Den because you were bored. It just does.
I'm going to have to trust you and Doll on that for a while.
The positions were switched. What would you tell me? Shit, what did you tell me when we got back from Nith Manor? It wasn't on me. It wasn't my fault. I'm not a monster. All applies to you. Okay.
Asher has to hate me now.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not.
He heard Ophelio.
We haven't done anything that wasn't necessary in the context of what we were doing. It's just a fact.
I will put the note there. Vosk would understand from what Asher had said that Asher doesn't think that
Yep.
Addie has done anything wrong. He can absolutely say that.
Yep. He's fine.
What am I going to do without you while I'm gone?
Jeez. Here we go. Sad relationship bullshit that I never wanted to be.
It seems we take turns.
Yeah, well. We're gonna go out, kick ass, and you're gonna make a name for yourselves without your Marguerite. That's all it is. You don't need us.
Yeah. I mean, I did kick your ass the other day.
Fuck
So.
you. That was different. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. That's all I keep telling myself. That's all I will continue to say myself because I know it's true. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
There's something I want you to have before I go. Addison pulls off their signet ring off their hand and presses it into his palm. With, I want you to hold on to that for me.
Why?
Because you're someone important to me. And I want the world to know that.
He clutches it and quickly just moves his hands to the small of your back and pulls you in. Kisses you.
Addison returns that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured. It's a knife! I will go through hell and back for you. 1,000,000 times. Out of here. Got a world to save.
Is it always like this in the Nicing League? Is there ever a break on saving the world?
No. We're very busy. We're very professional. We're very ready to go. Time. You know what I mean?
At least it's never boring. As Addie
True.
packs their stuff. Tries to pack
You
their
go
stuff.
to look. He already has packed your...
You're damn near perfect.
I know. I know.
Folded my pants wrong.
All right. Get out of here.
Addison will grab their stuff and kiss him one more time and then turn to walk out the door.
Did
Right.
they make them a sack lunch?
There is not a second lunch. No.
There's no cooking allowed in our rooms.
Thank you for the hydrate. We're going to check in with Asher. What you know about...
Once he's gotten his probably only 2 hours of sleep, he's gonna get up, grab the bag that he has already had packed since after that meeting yesterday.
Dear God.
Bearpot, you bastard. Put the cooldowns on there.
Okay.
We'll just chug-a-lugga.
There you go. There's all your hydrates.
I've been crying, so I'm a little dehydrated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's gonna grab his bag.
Bastard.
That because he already had it packed and it was just sitting in there for whenever.
Yeah.
And he is going to use the back stairs, the servants' stairs, to go down to the like stable yard where their carriage would be. and just actively be trying to avoid awkward conversations.
Make a perception. I'm so glad I rolled for this before.
Bearbot, this is for you.
I wonder who's waiting for him.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Twee! Thank you so much for the raid of 31. We love you guys. How was round table?
Guys, it's a 12 on perception, by the way.
Hello. We love, yeah, can we get a shout out for,
Got it.
thank you, Tanner, for the shout out. Guys, the Welcome In is an incredible collaborative D&D network, which two of us here are a part of. They are an amazing group of collaborative nerds who do all things from Conundrum Company, Off the Rails, Cosplay Ground, Roundtable. They do amazing stuff. Please go check them out. Show them some love. Welcome In Raiders. We're just playing some D&D. Our adventurers are about to embark on a bit of a journey, so we're just getting that set up right here. Thank you for coming in. All right.
Yeah, it was 12 for the roll.
You managed to see, leaning back on your desk, as soon as you're about to walk out the door. Really? That's how you're going to do this?
In his lab, he would have seen her. He slept there.
Well, right, but as soon as you start to walk out, she's there.
I shall start a 5-minute timer.
Thank
No
you.
cussing.
You son of a butt.
We can still curse in character.
No,
Do
we
I need to
can't.
turn my ringer on so we can hear it?
You can, yeah.
No, just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
He's gonna. So was she there before?
I rolled a stealth for her to get into the lab. She rolled a natural 20. So she's been in there for like an hour.
I'm sorry, I hadn't seen you. How long have you been in here?
About an hour.
Were you watching me sleep?
No?
I was asleep.
Doesn't mean I was
And you
watching
were
you
here.
sleep. You could see that there's some papers that were kind of meticulously stacked. She was definitely rifling through stuff, looking through things. She was being nosy.
Well, feel free to use this while I'm gone. I figured it might be easier not to do the awkward goodbyes, considering we're potentially walking into a suicide mission.
Well. I understand why. But I still would like to see you off before you go.
He's going to just set his bag by the door, walk up, and wrap her in a bear hug.
Okay.
And just
Yeah,
in her ear during the embrace, he's just going to say very quietly, I'll come back.
I know. Because if you didn't, I'd have to kill you.
Well, considering our friends, it's very easy to bring me back from the dead
This is true.
to kill me again.
This is very
Be
true.
careful, wherever they send you. Let me worry. If I have to let Vosk worry, then you have to let me
Of
worry.
course. I'll be fine. They're shipping me to Tolesh. I'll be on the sea for a while.
Be careful. Don't take risks. Well, I mean, it's our job to take risks, but don't take unnecessary risks.
Yes, I
And-
know.
Take this. And he's going to reach down and hand her one of his pistols.
Oh, darling, I have no use for this.
Take it. At the very least, it's part of me.
Tries to, like, twirl it on. Doesn't work. Oh, shit.
When are you leaving?
That's the same time you are.
Well, you have a voyage, you have time to practice. There's ammunition in there, and he's going to point at a cupboard where he keeps an extra thing of bullets. I know you won't prefer it, but if you decide you want to learn...
Are you trying to teach me things now?
I dare not even think it possible.
I appreciate the thought all the same. Yeah. I also wanted to give you something before we left. She hands you a necklace. It's craftsmanship is mostly what you're used to in Drukamesh. A beautiful mixing of dwarven works with elven detailing. You see, it is a brass collection of flowers. Small, beautifully detailed, masculine in the same way.
He's just gonna kind of run his fingers over it for a moment, then thank you. And he's gonna give her a kiss, and then turn around and head for the door before she sees the tears welling up in his eyes.
Okay. She'll kiss you back. She'll walk out. I'll see you when I see you.
Travel safe. Call for help if you need it.
Yes, darling. All right, and you head off. We are going to...
Still using the back stairs.
Yep. We're going to turn to Torch. It's the morning time.
Torch is readying his normal batch of fucking supplies. I heard the timer.
Fucking supplies, god fucking damn it.
It scared the shit out of me too.
Waited till we forgot about the
you
timer.
You should be able to see me jump out of my skin.
All right.
Torch is getting ready his supplies. He already spoke to his parents the night before.
Yep.
He's going to look on the shelf where he keeps the lamp.
Okay. It is sitting there.
He's gonna take it with him.
Give me a perception check.
Baba boy. That's a 22.
Though it's mid-morning and bright outside, you can see the room around you grow dark. All light from the outside is snuffed out. Are you sure you want to be taking that with you?
Well, I don't know. Seems only right to give it back to him. I don't need it anymore.
Are you sure? You turn to see the form of Stray standing in your quarters.
For the first time in my life, I'm not entirely sure of what to do. It seems like every point where I find that I have a heading, something comes into play that makes me question that. So, no, I'm not sure.
In what way? What do you question?
I knew that Asher and Addison were part of a noble family. I really had no understanding of what that meant. I knew they didn't like their parents. I assumed that... I don't know. I don't know what I assumed. But if what the man that we met last night said was true, I'm not sure I can trust them. If they're part of that type of people.
I think you need to look this way. You judge me for my association with my mother.
No.
I judge them.
Hearing you make sense like that makes me look like an idiot, so.
You have room to doubt, but these people have never wronged you. And the actions of their line, their name, their family is not up to them. As loss is not up to me.
What should I do with it then? And he's gonna hold up the lamp.
What you choose. Know that carrying such a thing carries its own weight.
Fair enough. He'll put it back on the shelf and exit the room.
Before you go, a hand is put on. You're strong, Torch.
I don't think I'm strong enough. And he's remembering back to when a ball of maggot was thrown at his face.
You remind me. Remind me of Lester. In his youth. Before he found me. He felt so lost. But was always on the right path. Wish to become stronger. He puts a hand on the temple. As it connects, your vision shifts. No longer your quarters. You're standing above a wide-spanning sea. Off of a continent. Looks completely recognizable to you. Your vision shifts back even further, deeper into the sea. You see a lone island. You see a tall obelisk. I think you're worthy. This vestige. In time. Walk your path. Help your friends. And it will reveal itself to you.
Do I recognize any of the landmarks or islands from cartography, anything?
Give me a history or survival check.
I'll take that history.
Okay. Yeah, history is good.
Dirty 20?
From your research and conversations that you've had with Barry specifically,
Oh!
this is on the outskirts of you. This obelisk tower on an island. It almost looks like the Washington Monument. It's tall, it's silver and black. Small remote island outside of the shores of about 100 miles.
You don't say. Awesome. Ooh. Well, guess there's one more reason to go there then. Thank you.
Look in your journeys.
I have a feeling that we're gonna need it. How do I get down from here? He's looking down at the large valley of water.
As you look down to look at the water, you see that you are back in your room. The light has returned to the space. and you're standing in front of the door with your bags.
Torch is going to take one final look at the lamp, contemplate using it as a chamber pot, think better, and exit.
All right. So you head out and head toward the stables. And then we are going to go to Barry.
The lamp has TARDIS technology, right?
Essentially.
Infinite size.
I can piss in there forever.
Overflows.
Hey, Dad, catch!
Oh
My
my
Why is it
cup
so heavy?
overflowing.
I-
No, it doesn't.
I fucking hate it here. Okay. So Barry, you were woken up by the soft touch of Runeharn, pushing your shoulder. I made breakfast before you have to leave.
I will be up in 5 more minutes.
Starts pushing you. You have to wake up now, Barry.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm just resting my eyes.
Okay. Well, if you're not at the table in about 30 seconds, you're gonna have coffee in the face, so.
Okay, I'll get up.
Okay.
Impatient. Barry kind of slowly claws his way out of bed.
Okay. Yeah, you go sit down near Runeharn, who is playing the radio. He's not saying much this morning. He's just looking at you. You can tell that there is sadness. And quite a bit of fear.
It hurt my boy. Okay. Well, now I'm sad. Okay.
Are you excited to travel, Barry?
I am less excited to be parted from you again so soon.
Be fine. It's part of the job.
I'll be back soon, hopefully.
You will.
The eggs are delicious, thank you.
I've been cooking all morning.
I'm sorry. You could have woke me up a little earlier. I could have helped.
No, I just wanted to get done.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I shouldn't ask that, but I'm still a little worried about you. I'm trying to outgrow it. I'm sorry. I know you are more than capable of taking care of yourself. I just want to be here for you, to take care of you.
I can take care of myself, Barry.
I know.
I appreciate it, but you have a lot more important things to do right now.
Yeah, I don't think so. But Nadal does, so that's the important part.
I do too. I agree with Nadal.
Well, then I guess I better go.
Okay.
What is on your mind? I can tell you are holding back a sentence that is not satisfactory.
I'm just thinking about what you asked of me last night, Barry.
I meant it.
I know.
I know that you would explore every alternative, which is why I know it has to be you.
I know. It's the most logical conclusion. Trust me, I've stayed up half of the night doing the math. Thinking about other people. Thinking about any other possibilities, but it's the only logical conclusion. If this doesn't work out, but it will. Know it.
I have high hopes.
Good.
I've been reading up a lot on Wokatua, I'll be able to say the name eventually.
It's a lot of. Yeah.
It's a lot of vowels and not very many consonants, and I'm
Mm-mm.
used to consonants. It's
okay.
It's fine. It's fine. But I've been doing lots and lots of research, and I'm confident this will work out.
I am too. Like I said, I got up early. I packed your bag.
You did not have to do that.
I wanted to. I needed to keep myself busy.
Sleepless night.
Early
I'm
morning.
sorry, I kind of conked out immediately. I was in lots of pain.
Oh, you needed to sleep. That's okay. Right,
I know you're going to do great in the lab. I'm excited.
I am too. A little nervous, but I think it'll be good. Speaking of which, I have to get going. They're in need of me already.
Well, don't tell Thomas. And especially don't tell... Her name was Maria, right?
Saoirse.
Saoirse! Shoot! And especially don't tell Saoirse. But, in my old desk, in the bottom left-hand drawer...
He's writing this down.
In the bottom left-hand drawer,
Mhm.
behind my favorite notebook,
Uh-huh.
there is a stash of sweeties.
Oh, I love sweeties.
And there's also a little present for you. So, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay, well, I do think I need to get going. So,
Right. I'll see you when I see you.
Barry grabs his hand and just kind of kisses it. And he stands up, grabs his bags, and I will see you when I see you.
He squeezes back before you let go, and you head off, and that's where we're going to take our last break. We'll be back.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you again, Twee, for the raid. Love you guys, and yeah, we'll see you here about 5 minutes.
Much better second half.
Bye.
Bye.
BRB.
love all of you.
All right, that was
The pain.
Pain and suffering.
that was some fuck shit that was just said.
I would like to end one session where I'm not like, wow, I'm really sad now.
Hi,
I'm sorry.
I'm sad now.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
apologize.
sad.
I
We
didn't
know.
actually mean it.
No, I know.
If you do anything that hurts Rooney, I will
You'll actually get
come for
angry.
you.
Just to say I haven't already.
I know where you live.
Anyway, so
Oh, are we live? Oh,
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
live.
Wow.
yeah,
For legal reasons, that's a joke. Terms of service do not shine kindly on threats of death and dismemberment.
Okay.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
yeah.
Love you.
This is why I torture them every week, you guys. So we're gonna pick up. You guys are currently all grouping back up at the stables where your cart is. So you're all meeting around the same time. You see Nadal there along with the stable master and Lester as well. You guys have some time before you get up there or get to them. You're all walking together. Are there any conversations you guys want to have? Check ass.
Torch is going to ask Lester about the island.
Okay. So you guys do walk over. Nadal bows to you all, gives you a very cordial greeting. Nadal Lester just kind of, everybody.
Lester.
And
I lost the.
the stable master is just getting the horse ready. He just kind of nods and bows in your direction. Oh, all right. So what are you saying to Lester, George?
When you get a moment, do you know anything about an island off the coast of Ibari?
Ibari.
Bari.
Ibari.
I mean, there are a few islands off the coast of Ibari. I mean, anything in particular?
One that would pose a specific significance to you and I.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh! Shit! Yeah,
Oh,
actually.
that island.
Ah, shit, the guy. Yeah. Wait a minute, she told you about that?
Yeah, like I did this thing where I was flying above water. I thought I was gonna die because
Oh, I hate it when she does that shit to me.
it's not very nice, right?
Not very nice. But, yeah, I'm familiar with it. It holds a vestige, one that we know of, but just haven't been able to get yet.
Okay. Good to know. Thanks. He's just gonna
Wait,
pat him
that's
on the
it?
shoulder and walk away.
Well, that's it?
Yeah.
Come here.
You're gonna walk up to him.
He's just gonna give you a hug.
Aw. Big hug.
All right, be safe. Good luck with the Ambit Prince.
Those two sentences don't work.
Well-
And he's gonna walk away.
All right. All right. Nadal's looking at Asher and Addie, along with you, Barry. Well, your cart is stocked up for the time being, so you should be more than good on rations and everything like that. So, is there anything else that we can do for you here while we're standing in front of you?
Addie looks to everybody else. Anything?
Water my ficus. I don't have a ficus.
Noted.
Water my ficus, and by which I mean make sure that Rooney is doing okay.
Name for Rooney.
I-
Ficus.
Please give him water.
I
He
will.
cannot live without it.
I will keep an eye on Runehorn for you, Barry. I promise. Anything else?
No, I think we're all set.
Good. Right. He bows one more time. I wish you luck and fortune in your adventures ahead. Grass flowers.
Road again. I can't wait to get back on
Which
the
one
road
of you
again.
told him about that name? We hadn't been able to tell him yet, had we?
Nindal knows everything here in the castle.
Asher, my friend, I have ears everywhere.
I did spill the beans to
Very
Rooney
distinct.
about the brass flowers.
I'm just like, I wanted to.
Didn't
us
you
to be,
also
like,
make a
able
big
to do it
toast
as,
in the
like,
middle of a
"Hey,
bar?"
Check out this thing. Still, like, I would have preferred it came from us.
Has
But-
Nindal started walking away at this point?
No, he's
just like,
standing. He's
whatever,
enjoying this. He's
dude.
You can see that he's kind of reminiscing on old times. He's standing there. He's just smiling. Well, Addison, if you wouldn't mind a moment.
Of course. Addison kind of chucks their bag in the back of the
Mhm.
cart.
You don't have to stand so rigid. You know. You don't have to stand so rigid. You know.
Yeah.
Have you named it yet?
Yes.
Did you name it? Unless that's private, which I understand.
No, I kind of told you last night. It's a promise to the slain. That's what it's named.
Promise to the slain. It's so good.
Now that is a good name. He just pats you on the shoulder.
Addie hugs him.
Okay. He gives in pretty quickly.
Why
hugs
do
you
I feel
back.
like there's one bodyguard who's like,
He's like, son of a bitch. They're doing this.
hugging him.
They're doing this emotional shit again. He pats you on the shoulder. Good luck. Not that you need it.
I don't know. With our track record, we might need it.
Yeah, probably. But
Gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
you'll be fine. All right.
Try not to burn everything down to the ground.
Well, Vosk is heading security, so who knows?
Good luck with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will see you when you come back. Good luck. Nadal, Lester, you're going to walk away. You guys are given the reins of your cart.
I'm driving.
You're driving. Okay.
Driving.
Addie hops in the seat next to Torch.
Okay. Asher and Barry, you guys just getting in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a cart or is this like a carriage?
It's more akin to a carriage. So it's bigger. There's space for you guys to sleep.
Okay,
And a little kitchenette area. It's fairly nice.
Nice.
So we're glamping.
You're glamping. Yep.
Oh my
For
god.
glamping.
We're glamping. We got portable heaters and televisions.
Hey
and
guys,
everything.
van life. Like, oh my gosh.
All right. Anyway,
Oh.
I hated that.
No, my
Um,
dreams to rebuild a school bus and live in it. Don't make fun of me.
Yes. Let's do it.
Do it.
So, Asher and Barry, any conversations you guys are having in the back while you're getting
Hello.
where you getting going?
I think Asher has his journal out,
Okay.
and I think he's just got it sitting on the table, and he's just flipping through his journal and looking at like random designs he's made for like, oh, this is something that could be used to make a better well. Oh, look, a cannon. Like just the random shit that comes up in his head.
Okay. So
And he's not really like actively showing Barry, but he's kind of like, maybe this will get him to engage in conversation because
So-
the two socially awkward people are in the cart together.
he's showing you some designs. They're fairly detailed and sound, honestly.
May I use my artificer experience to help him out with some designs?
If you would like, go ahead and.
Oh yeah, that'd be really great if you did this, and this instead. Or it might work,
No,
More
I
efficiently this
really
way.
do like the compression system that you have built into this particular weapon. However, it would work if you had somewhere to vent, just so that the compression doesn't build up and backfire into the chamber again.
I know. That's the one reason I stopped working on it. It's actually not a weapon. The idea is that you could use it to launch a rope across a chasm, and you use 2 ropes, and then you use that to drag a bridge across.
Okay, I think I understand what you are saying. So if
But
you
I
have
can't
some
find
sort
where to
of,
put a vent.
if you've got, okay, so here, do you see it, like, where you've got all of this stuff? That's like a lot of unnecessary metal and, appliances.
But it looks aesthetically pleasing.
Just because it looks aesthetically pleasing now doesn't mean that you can keep it later if you need it for function, right?
Asher looks at his guns. I know what you mean. Flips past the pages where there's like extra barrels and shit on them.
Yeah.
There is a way to provide fashion with function. So if you were to do this, you could vent it and it would still look aesthetically pleasing. It would just be different design.
A much sleeker look.
Mm-hmm.
We should try and work on this together. I think between the 2 of us, we could get it to work.
I have some
And-
metal in my bag. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, not actually. I mean, we could build a scale model. I'm just thinking.
Fucking nerd.
Wait,
Yeah.
was Barry there? Okay, I'm trying to remember who was in the room at that point because it was towards the end of the conversation. So like, Torch was gone when I gave those drawings to Nadal.
Oh, Barry would have been gone.
Barry was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd left with
Barry was
Zarini.
the first one out. Mhm.
I gave Nadal designs for the army, and I know they will be horrible, horrible things. So
Oh.
these are trying to balance that. Think of how many people are injured every year just trying to hang bridges. This
True.
helps to prevent it. As long as no one's standing on the other side and trying to catch that, because that's a very big harpoon.
Yes.
But no, I think between the 2 of us, maybe we could do a scale model, and like he starts pulling out tools and materials.
Yeah. And Barry does the same. He's like, yes, I've got this and this and oh, do you need
Time
this?
to be nerds.
Mhm.
Yep. So
Addie's gonna open the door to that carriage, and is gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting shot
Everything
by a
tumbles out.
miniature.
Barry
Yeah.
like pulls his lab goggles down and he starts tinkering.
all right. So the nerds get to working on some stuff,
Yeah.
and we'll pop back to Torch and Addie sitting in front. What are you guys doing?
Torch is going to send Kala about 100 feet into the air
Okay.
to play lookout. He is tired, so tired of his cart, his carriage, whatever vehicle we're traveling in, blowing up, even when it's stationary like a bar.
Okay. Give me a perception check from Kala.
Well, thank God she gets advantage.
Yep.
13.
The road looks clear ahead to me.
Okay.
You can make a
awesome.
perception check for yourself if you like too.
I would also like to do that, please. Thank you. I'm done.
Nice, sis.
Yeah. You can roll with advantage.
Natural 20 for 24.
The road ahead, for a split second, you see through Kala's eyes. And you get a span of the far-reaching road ahead. Clear? No issues.
Okay, thank God.
No issues.
So I don't want to jinx it. He knocks on wood.
Yep.
But I think we're going to be able to make it through this without blowing this one up.
Please don't say that. That gives me anxiety.
I'm triggered. Oh God. So, how you doing?
I would be lying if I said I'm fine.
None of us are fine. We are quite literally riding off to potentially meet a very painful demise.
Although it's possible we can go out in a blaze of glory.
That still hurts. In all seriousness, I'd be lying if last night's activities didn't put me on edge.
Addison kind of sitting back, legs propped up, while Torch is driving, turns, looks at him, and goes, "You don't trust me."
No, I mean, I've gone most of my life without trusting anyone. It's one of the reasons that I think I'm still alive.
That's probably wise. Of course, I wouldn't trust myself after hearing yesterday. Either.
The branding? Like,
Not my idea. Or I don't know if my father's even aware of that happening, but it's a true story.
you're gonna have to help me out here. Torch, hi. Small fishing village. Like, grew up scraping to get by. How big was your family exactly?
Unlike most noble families who've had their title for, well, since the founding of the kingdom, my family, and their title. My ancestor held a bridge against many enemies and won their title that way. However, nobles claim to value things such as truth and honesty and valor. But there are those that it's just a sheer mockery of their actual decisions, of course. I'm sure whoever founded said house, valuing those things, had different intentions than what the reality is today. There's also things that are done under a noble's name that the noble themselves might not be aware of. However, I do know firsthand that my father is a dick. Whether that was done with his blessing or not, I do not know.
So, the guy we met last night, Ophelio? Ophelio. Do you think he's still working for your sister?
He's part of an organization that the Viper's Hand sometimes works with.
The Jagged Teeth.
Yes.
Ah. What comes up with these names? Viper's Hand, Jagged Teeth, Crooked Nose.
Broken finger.
Men who want to inspire fear.
Well,
I think that I do not know if he is still doing things on my sister's bidding or not, but I do know that he would at least empathize with my sister's story. And if their goals align, take advantage of that. If what happened yesterday was on Ardani's orders, or if it was just on his own whim, I do not know.
well,
I did a job with him in the past, but as far as I know, that was just a one-time thing.
for what it's worth, I know that we don't get to pick our family. I may never fully trust you or your brother or Barry or even the royal family. I have difficulty trusting my own parents at this point. I want you to understand, though, that while we're working together, I'm not going to do anything to stab you in the back. I would appreciate it if you showed me the same courtesy.
Addison just nods. That I can understand.
So you and Vosk, huh? How's that going?
He makes me incredibly happy.
That's sweet.
So yes, and sees all my flaws and still wants me anyway. Maybe you should find somebody like that, Torch.
Trust issues, remember?
Yes, but there's always someone.
Maybe you're right. That Goliath was pretty cute.
Well, as far as I know, they're still there. And you did help save the people of Yel Ennore.
History check. Is the Goliath still alive?
Give me a history check. Go ahead.
Okay. No. Oh no. 15.
From
She's married.
your time checking the people, yes, she is still alive.
Mental note. Sending later.
Hi, I just wanted to check to see if you're okay.
I remember me. I defended your town from pirates. Well, I guess this is where we ride off into the sunset and to certain doom.
Oh, don't say certain doom. Fun.
We have vastly different ideas of what fun is.
Keep in mind, I joined the Viper's Hand because I was bored. I have very strange definitions of fun.
I appreciate how this sounds coming from me. Have you considered talking to someone?
And with that, our
Hot meat
crew.
kettle.
Right, yeah. And with that, our crew continues down the path in their cart, the carriage, heading toward Elmthalis. And that is where we're going to end this week's session of Intelligence Save. With that, we're level 8.
Yeah. Also, throughout that whole conversation, you guys probably are hearing like
Yeah.
small explosions and banging from inside the cart.
You're hearing
But
a lot
Addison
of,
is so used to the noises of
Addison can sleep through that.
yeah.
Addison has
you
slept through that.
If you blow up my cart,
We're borrowing it.
So
We don't own anything.
Tis our cart.
We need to get
Comrade.
a house. Let's stop living in the castle. Let's get a house.
let's get a house. Thank you guys
The castle's
for
safe.
right. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out and
Evidence to the contrary.
enjoying this episode of Intelligence Save. If nice shout outs from our players, Lacey, go ahead.
Hi, my name's Lacey, aka CertifiableNerd, and I am certifiably able to be found on most social medias under that tag, CertifiableNerd. Cool beans and have a wonderful night.
All right, snap.
I am Snap Plastic. I've been playing the role of Torch this evening, the forever alone boy who is going to try and seduce the Goliath bartender next week.
I'm a distance.
Yeah, you're gonna start a long distance relationship.
Yeah. Is there any other type? Anyway, thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun.
All right, and
He was in love with the moon.
shop.
That's real
Hi,
funny.
I am Shop Goblin. I have been playing Asher, and next week we'll see if a miniature bridge launcher can be finished.
Jesus. All right, and Stealthy.
Hi, I'm StealthyStormy. I've been playing Addison Stonebridge. You can find me on Twitch, at Department of Adventures, and on TikTok as StealthyStormy.
Hail, yes, my name is Alec. I've been your dungeon master for this evening. You can find me most places. I believe Shop already dropped the links for all the socials in the chat. So if you want to come hang out, see more from me, love to see you. We will be back next week for session 11 of Intelligence Save with a newly leveled up party. But until then, we will see you guys in the next adventure. Adios! Hang on.
Peace.
Hang on
Adios,
in chat.
muchachos.
We are going to initiate a raid, so hang out for a little bit. We'll get you going there shortly. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.